Welcome, everyone, to the 2020 Game Awards. And before you ask, no, we did not cover the pre-show this time. I'll just catch you up, though. I'm really glad that Final Fantasy VII Remake won the Best Music Award. Oh, Best Esports Athlete.
That and the Quantic Dream is publishing an indie game on the Switch.
See,
That
it's
they
all
didn't make,
dude.
bearing in mind.
Oh, no, I'm aware of that.
Oh, no, I'm just explaining for the audience.
Showmaker.
일단 이런 상을 주신 거에 대해서 되게 영광스럽고 감사하게 생각하고 뭐 팬분들의 응원이나 진짜
I'd like to thank the Academy. Oh wait.
전부 다 노력해서 받았다고 생각하고 항상 열심히 하면서 살겠습니다. 감사합니다.
You can definitely sense it, right? The Game Awards are about to begin.
Yes.
Stephen A. Smith
Yes,
just
they are.
handed out the final award of the pre-show.
Final award of the pre-show.
It's time for one last premiere before the main show begins, and it's got something we could all use a little more of. Dragons fighting dragons.
Oh.
Here's Sentry.
What, Joy?
Ashes.
Oh, no.
Oh no! What if this is fit? That new game. What's the studio that Microsoft bought that worked on Fallout 70? No, this is actually. Ooh,
Wait, Monster Hunter?
No, it's probably a Panzer Dragoon like game or something.
Monster Hunter is from Capcom, Joe, but not Playwing.
Yeah, I was about to say, though, that dragon for a moment looked like Rathalos in that shot.
Yeah,
and to be fair... And to be
it
fair,
does look a lot like Pleasant Dragoon, actually.
And to be fair, guys, would it be out of place for Monster Hunter to collaborate with something?
No.
So what, is this like Lair but actually done well this time?
Epic multiplayer battles. Is it a multiplayer only game?
Don't know.
Century.
Age of Ashes. Well, it looks good. Just praying it's not a multiplayer only game.
I mean, if it was,
Well, you'll be able to find out on Steam, I guess.
And
look into it
it
later.
means I'm about to sign off and hand it over to Jeff. Look forward to performances.
All right, let's
Here we
get
go.
down to the main show at large with game announcements, game awards, and reveals of wonder. And watch out, folks, because out in the wild, we do in fact have a confirmed Smash reveal coming about as well.
All right, let's see.
Games of 2020. This is Sydney Goodman signing off. The Game Awards start right now.
Thank you, Cindy. Ooh, epic opening.
Since we haven't got a crowd, we have to make it.
How's the speculation for the new DLC fighter been going?
watch our video?
Interestingly enough.
I've largely been ignoring it.
Hey, Jeff.
Nice looking stage, Jeff.
Nice choice of
Happy
shoes.
to have you joining us tonight. You know, this year, of course, will be a little bit different. It's been a tough year for everyone, I know. And
Understatement
normally,
of
with
the
holiday season, we'd all be
century.
gathered with our friends and family.
Well, I'm
Well,
moping
he
about
can't
it.
be all gloom and doom about it, come on.
Yeah, you're right.
Moping about it is not gonna help.
Let's have some joy.
Exactly.
True that.
Live right now
Let's
in
use about the
China early
vaccine.
in the morning, in Europe, America, my
Yeah,
native Canada,
and you know what?
wherever you
2020
are,
wasn't all
even
bad.
in India this year, all over the globe, we are coming together tonight to celebrate our love of video
There's some
games.
good things happened
Now,
in
keep everyone
2020.
safe
Yeah, like
tonight.
the Animaniacs
Thousands are going to be
revival.
joining us
Stellar
live
show,
from
if
all
I
over
may
the
say
world.
so
You can see them
myself.
there. Hi, everybody. They're all
care.
joining us from their homes and their studios.
As well as
China,
the
Europe,
Looney
Los
Tunes
Angeles,
revival.
far and
That was
wide,
stellar as
and we will
well.
have all
Oh,
these
that also
guys
came out
joining
this
us,
year?
tonight as we
Yep.
get through all the awards live in the show.
It was actually
We're gonna
before
be
the
joined
pandemic,
also
if I
by
remember
some
correctly.
very special guests.
God,
Keanu
well,
Reeves,
it feels
Gal
like
Gadot,
time before the
Brie Larson,
pandemic was
Tom
3
Holland,
years
Christopher
ago,
Nolan,
even
John
though it was
David
less than a
Washington,
year.
The Swedish Chef, Reggie, and more.
Ah,
We also have a very special
Reggie!
performance by Eddie
Yeah,
Vedder.
we already knew he was
Pearl
gonna be
Jam,
here.
who will be in Seattle, and the London
I didn't, so
Philharmonic
that's
Orchestra
nice.
Oh, really?
Studios in
Oh.
London, conducted by Lauren Bell.
I've
It is
kind of
gonna
been
be
trying to
an
dodge news
amazing
about
show,
this
and
for
as
fear of there
always,
being any
we've got the
potential
awards,
leaks.
We've got first looks, we've got new
That
game
and I've just been too
announcements.
busy to
All
also
of the
keep up with
things
this
that
as
make
well.
The Game Awards special will be here, and what I love about
All
this
right,
show is that
let's
the
get this.
entire
Oh,
industry
smash.
comes together tonight
Thank God I haven't
to
got there
celebrate
yet.
games. everyone is here. Or at least I thought everyone was here. It does sound like we're still expecting someone else to arrive.
Wait, are they doing it now?
Wow.
Oh, sweet.
So they're pretty much doing the opposite of when Joker got revealed, because that was near the end. All right. Let's see. Wait, a mountainous region. Okay, so it's a typical.
It's
open
the
field.
usual shtick with these. Although remember, there was a
again?
mountainous.
Jesus, Galeem, we already beat you the first time.
There was a mountainous region in the initial. Wait, what? What? Wait.
Hold
I think we're a
on.
little behind.
I'm never gonna hear the end of this.
What? Oh snap! Galeem got sliced in half. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's my pick! I actually predicted this! Oh my god! Yes! Yes!
Leave me alone.
Hello, Cloud. I'm back!
Smash this bear.
Honestly, this is worth it just for Jova's reaction.
Yes! Oh.
This is
Also, always appreciate more remixes of One Winged Angel, I guess.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! We're actually, and I was right, we're getting more Final Fantasy VII remixes!
Are you okay, Deji?
No. Because his ego is on high.
No. Look, I'm not gonna let my ego get the better of me. Though, that said though, I'm just happy that we're gonna get more Final Fantasy VII music! It seriously.
What, as opposed to be stuck with the PS1, maybe?
Oh snap!
And he killed Mario.
Oh
How many
god!
times has Mario died in these?
Oh. Hang on, Mario, I'll save you, says Cloud.
Yo, it's nice to see that even though Sephiroth is a maniac, he can at least
Also,
respect and don't kill you.
Yeah.
Also, considering Mario was on the end of that sword, when he turned around, did he just fling him through the air?
Yes.
Well, you know what? Teal will probably be happy because it's not Sora, just like he was. Yes! Yes! Oh god.
So we know Jova's thoughts on this.
December 2020.
Stay where you belong in my memories. Wait, I will never be a memory. Oh god, they actually remembered Advent Children.
Okay, yeah, I can. Okay, basically, if it helps
Oh
you, right?
snap! His final smash, Pedro.
But don't they need to remember Advent Children anyway? Because it's related?
Whatever. It was just a visual reference.
Oh, no.
It doesn't
Hey,
really matter.
honestly, I don't mind. I don't hate Advent Children too much, but yes!
This show is also about awards and present
Well, anyway,
award.
regardless,
Probably know
Shiroi,
the Captain Marvel
if
show.
you lower the quality on Twitch to
Filmmaker
just
and
720p,
activist, and
it
she's joining us
stabilizes.
now
I've just tried it
live on
myself.
Zoom.
Oh, so we're
Brie
migrating to
Larson.
Twitch?
Hey, Brie.
Well, I am because so I can be in sync with
Oh,
Deji.
hey, it's our favourite actress, Brie Larson.
Among the nominees is
Nah.
a
So,
inclusive
Jova,
group of
congratulations,
talented actors
you
filling
called it.
vastly different
Thank you.
roles.
You
Well,
know,
okay. If I don't blame the acting.
These
Oh
artists
no,
are nominated tonight
no,
for what they
Daisuke
share in
Tsuji
common,
deserves that award
a
as
clear
well.
dedication to their craft
Oh.
and an extraordinary
Whew.
ability to bring humanity
Oh,
and empathy
I'm
to
so
their roles.
happy I got it.
Here
Like,
are the
look,
nominees for Best
Ditch,
Performance.
I swear. I'm so
Yeah,
happy.
the acting is not the problem. So.
What are we talking?
He's talking about Brie, saying the acting
For
isn't the
Brie's
problem.
bit, it's just basically introducing the acting awards.
Stupid boy.
As Hades in Hades.
Is Hades fully voice acted?
Yeah, I love how the clip that said Laura Bailey had like no voice dialogue, that her character said it was all just Ellie.
The award goes to
Yes.
Laura Bailey as Abby, The Last of Us Part 2. Oh man. Oh wow. Wow.
And some songs.
I was such a fan of the original Last of Us and of Troy and Ashley.
So
I mean,
was I.
okay, the acting in The Last of Us is at least good, so...
No, considering the shit script they had to work with, the actors did the best they could. So I'm
Yeah,
not,
I'm not actually going to rag on them for this award, but, you know, they can have this.
Yeah.
No. The acting is not the problem. The acting is actually excellent, especially when you consider the circumstances of the script.
And unfortunately, it's like Laura Bailey's become numb to bad scripts at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Yeah, you know what? If Last of Us 2 was gonna win some awards, acting would definitely be one of them. Like, look, even Laura Bailey, despite having to play a terrible character, her acting was on point.
Yeah. If you want to know more about why we're not a huge fan of Last of Us Part 2, please watch our playthrough.
And the thing is, even if the script, even if the script is bad and the game didn't do as well as the first, she at least made bank off it, so, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
With special guest appearances from quote-unquote Neil Druckmann and quote-unquote Naughty Dogs.
That's the thing, Shiroi. I was just even joking to this earlier on when Last of Us 2 won the Best Action Adventure Award. There was some random guy from Naughty Dog that I don't know who it is, who said it, who gave the thank you speech, and I even said to this. Well, as I think this, if they brought in Neil Druckmann, he would just tell us to fuck off.
Oh,
so they can't bring him in here.
I will at least give him some credit for being, you know, savvy enough to know that having Neil Druckmann may not have been the best option, considering everything.
Can we get just a Ferris in here instead? To tell everybody to fuck the Oscars, like that would be awesome.
I think he needs to have. I think he needs to have a reason to be at the Game Awards this time.
If there's one person that I love telling me fuck off, it's Joseph Ferris. So please, can we add Joseph Ferris in here?
Wow, hey Jenny, you're into that.
Allowing yourself to go on this journey with Abby and with me. Thank you. I love you.
Well, Dej, I will say this. I am actually happy that we held that Smash video now.
Wish the adventure was better, but
so great to have everyone here celebrating an amazing year for games. All right, we are streaming on every platform.
Yeah, don't worry. We're not gonna
I thought that was one of our phones.
Don't worry, we're not going to spend the whole Game Awards moaning about Last of Us.
Oh, look.
We already did an entire playthrough.
Honestly, look, I am too happy right now to be mad at Last of Us 2 winning an award. As long as it doesn't win Game of the Year, I'm fine. Because, you know what? Okay. To be fair to The Last of Us 2, even though I find it an overall bad game, I can't deny that it does do a lot of things very sublime. Like, it does do a lot of great things. It's just that the story and even the gameplay at times, unfortunately, just make the experience not that great for me. But if you enjoy Last of Us 2, more power to you. I definitely do not agree, but more power to you.
What makes it different from a lot of first-person games is it's not just about shooting. Eco sci-fi is
still though, I'm just so goddamn happy.
There's been this ecological disaster. These corporations came in and they developed new technology, and on the surface, everything's pretty great.
We're still early in development.
Oh my god, that's right. And also think about this.
On the initiative. There you go, Jim, with the quadruple A game.
Well, here we go.
It's about an ecological disaster.
We're entering to the Sui in
so yeah, what does a quadruple A game look like exactly?
All right, let's see.
I don't know. I'm watching in 480p right now.
So what, does watching in 480p make you go ahead or something?
No, it's just
no, more like the quality of the video I was making a joke about. Also, Microsoft have done this quadruple A bullshit before, so...
Oh, I'm aware of that. I'm that's why I'm saying I'm joking.
No, again, I'm explaining for the audience.
What?
Okay.
Oh, please don't be another typical all battle royale shooter.
It doesn't look like one of those. Let me see.
Let's have to.
We'll see.
But the laws of nature aren't meant to be broken.
We need to know what they're hiding.
Yeah, you've messed with the natural world
Yeah.
Random building blowing up. Are you actually gonna show us something? Aside from just a building blowing up?
Well, if there's one good takeaway to take from this,
It's that we
At
get
least it
another
wasn't
villain in Smash finally.
at least it wasn't Tifa.
Why would it have been Tifa?
Oh, is it Perfect Dark?
What?
Wait
No
a minute,
way.
is it?
It is Perfect Dark! Okay.
Oh, snap! Okay. That's actually pretty good. How long has it been since the last Perfect Dark game?
Perfect Dark
Since
Zero.
the launch of the 360. Perfect Dark Zero was terrible, so...
Okay, Perfect Dark, you know, this could be a pretty good announcement.
Well, yeah, it's a nostalgic Rare IP, so...
Which isn't being done by Rare this time.
That's probably for the best, Dwibs. Rare have been not on their A game.
That's the thing, Jova. A lot has changed since Perfect Dark... hold on. I'll wait till this is over. What is Shira? Did you see something that you like or something? I don't know.
No.
Anyway, you were saying, Pedro?
Well, hold on. Let me see what... Oh! Is this,
I thought it was blood for a second.
no, this isn't the Suicide Squad game. For a moment there, I thought it was, but no.
Quebec City.
Oh,
This looks like a parasite, though.
It said Warner Brothers, so I don't know what this could be.
Ooh, gross.
Turtle Rock Studios and Warner Brothers Games Production. Yeah, we secretly bought Resident Evil.
Looks like another Apocalypse game.
Or maybe Warner Brothers secretly bought Dead Rising.
What? Yeah, what if it's Dead Rising to the 5? Or Left 4 Dead?
Oh god, after Dead Rising 4. Ooh. They would need to make quite a comeback.
Well, I guess I might as well finish. One concern that I have, Jove, is that, well, the gaming landscape has changed a lot since 2007. So, well, 2006, rather, sorry. Since 2006. So, I mean, first-person shooters nowadays are a very tired genre. So, can Perfect Dark even, you know, really excel in today's market? That's what I'm wondering.
What I think what matters first and foremost is if they've got a good team in mind for the game. I'm of the belief that a Perfect Dark game could definitely excel in the modern gaming industry. What it needs to do, though, is first and foremost be good, which Rare games have had a bit of trouble with being lately, for obvious reasons.
Well,
and then
also
also,
not making it, so
yeah.
That.
And then also,
maybe
they definitely need to know what they want to do with
it's
it.
Back 4 Blood. I mean, it's a sequel to Left 4 Dead, isn't it?
You were saying, Shiroi?
Maybe it'll get by on the name alone, potentially.
In that case, I'm not really a fan of that practice, but we'll see. We'll see.
No, not so much the practice. I mean, whether people will actually pay attention to it.
This is pretty exciting for all
Again,
we'll see.
There is a benefit to having a known brand.
Building on the
I get
legacy with
that,
this
but
new zombie
when I hear
shooter,
those words, I usually
what's
think
new?
games
What
that
can
are
you tell us
just
about Chris?
that are just this game in name and nothing
So,
else.
is this
Oh,
game...
like, if it's coming, if the studio is promoting it like that, then fair enough, but I mean, just in terms of the audience interest in the product.
So, guys, Back 4 Blood, is this like the 4th game of a franchise or something?
So now we've got these 20-foot tall zombie
Anyone know
that are
if it is?
No.
You know, the help of your
Also,
friends
this
in order to
social distanced explanation of the game.
But it sounds like I think you've prepared a little surprise for everyone watching, right?
Oh yeah, like movies are cool, but gameplay is king, right? So let's see some of that.
Okay, here we go. Here's the gameplay reveal.
It's
of
secretly
Back 4
on
Blood.
Holy War 2. Wish. Free Alpha. Yeah. Safe!
Yes!
Ready? Not one for speeches. So how about we just
Ah.
God damn. Here we go.
How nice. First-person shooter. You know what? It looks fine enough.
I got a bullet for you. And you. And you.
Wow, this looks boring.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not really keen on the shooter genre anyway. Not because I think it's bad or anything, I just don't care.
It's, yeah, that's certainly a first-person shooter, alright.
See, this is exactly the thing, Jova. Like, Perfect Dark, this is exactly the kind of thing that I was saying. Perfect Dark really has to stand out in some kind of big way in order to properly be, for people to pay attention to it.
Okay, so remind me,
What? Quadruple.
Okay, so here's a good question. What helped Perfect Dark stand out back in the day?
Well, here's the thing, Jova. The original
It was a first-person shooter on a Nintendo console rated M, made by Rare.
Yeah.
Email League.
That's a lot of things.
It was made by the team that made GoldenEye. In fact, Perfect Dark, the original Perfect Dark runs on the exact same engine. And that's basically it. You know, basically it was basically just the gameplay of GoldenEye refined, and that was basically it.
I see.
So basically, and I mean the game made a big deep about because, you know, the GoldenEye team was very good at that kind of early FPS stuff. But nowadays, I don't know if Perfect Dark really has that much to offer that other FPSs are not offering. That's my question.
Quick question for Pedro specifically, since he might have a better idea. Did mascot platformers overstay their welcome as much as first-person shooters are now?
Okay. It depends on the era you're talking about. If you're thinking like the 80s to mid-90s...
Oh, I'm thinking from the early 90s onwards.
Okay. It kind of... It depends on your point of view. See, okay, when it comes to platformers, they definitely did wear out their welcome, but first-person shooters have kind of ascended to another realm to, well, as Pixie put it, they pretty much have become the white noise of gaming. That's
what I'm asking. I was just, which one overstayed their welcome more? Because the same thing is happening again, but I feel like first-person shooters, from what I've seen, are just...
I'm gonna say first-person shooters...
reluctant to leave.
I'm gonna say that first-person shooters are doing it worse, because at least with the platforming genre, there were definitely more chances that there being more interesting ones that just didn't catch on as well. With first-person shooters, the reason they become the white noise is just because they're that generic. With the platforming genre, you could say that there was still creativity into them. Not so much with the first-person shooter genre, I'm afraid.
There are countless strategies and paths to success. Find the ones that get you back alive.
This is where the real fun starts.
The issue is that there's not as much as you can do with an FPS as much as you can do with a platformer. So there's always going to be that difference.
No, they were limited with platformers during the PS2 era because they were like, okay, what can we do with this platformer? So that's why they were creatively bankrupt at the time, or losing steam at the time. That's why Jack and Daxter introduced guns. That's why Ratchet & Clank became more of a shooter than a platformer. Fun, Mike. Okay.
Ratchet & Clank, even to go back to the original PS2 game, Ratchet & Clank has always been more about tools and shooting than platforming anyway.
It became more
you can play with your existing Steam key. But we're also opening up 50,000 slots for new players.
Don't tell me.
So go to playscavengers.com.
Okay. Azobo Studios not. I don't think Azobo Studios even involved anyway. Oh, a multiplayer game. Okay.
What did you think it might be for a bit there?
Sumo New Cal. Well, it's probably one of their.
Well, I heard that apparently Azobo Studio, the developers of Plague Tale, might show something, but Apparently not.
What kind of game is Plague Tale?
Plague Tale, Shiroi, is a single-player action-adventure game in the vein of something Last of Us Part 1, except it takes place in during the time of the Black Plague in France.
Because I've heard good things, so...
Oh, it's awesome.
It's about the plague.
Well, it's called Plague Tale, so...
There's a tale on it.
I put it this way, Shiroi. It's an indie game that has the same ambition as a AAA Sony game, a single player game, basically.
Oh hey.
Nintendo Switch.
Indie World.
A montage, I'm guessing?
Yeah. Oh boy, the timing of this.
What, the Nintendo thing?
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, nothing is sacred. Across any company.
Yeah,
Wait, what are you talking about?
Except Sega, because they're our friends. You know, they've never done anything wrong at all.
You know,
except when they try to copyright motion controls in SU Level 5 for Inazuma 11 for reasons that make no sense.
You know,
or how they try to charge you for Supersonic and Sonic Forces.
Exactly.
You know, I think a tweet put it well. Just because one company seems like they're being the worst at something doesn't mean you should automatically praise other companies just for not doing it. It's like if you praised Activision for not being Konami, they're still Activision.
Oh yeah, of course. It means that companies aren't your friends, and they do whatever they can to hide their crap. If they become friendly, it's just they have good PR.
Yeah.
I remember reading a lot about, Ubisoft and Activision getting so much slack, but then people were very reluctant to criticize CD Projekt Red.
Oh, God. And now that one's finally coming under the hit radar.
I can't believe they added Sephiroth Smash Bros. Before they added him in Kingdom Hearts 3.
I think CD Projekt Red were basically, I think they even said at one point, oh no, we're not like the other ones. Turns out they were.
Apparently, from what I'm seeing here in my sources right now on Twitter, Perfect Dark is still in very, very early development. And that's why they didn't even show gameplay.
Okay, I'll say this. A Perfect Dark game could go one of either way. I do think, though, that what they may need to do is evolve the franchise some from what you've told me. Because, don't get me wrong, for what it was back then, it was groundbreaking. But if it wants to stand out, it needs to evolve. But it needs to evolve without trying to reinvent the wheel. So,
unlike what Gears 5 did.
Yeah, Gears 5 is an example of what happens when you go a little too far with quote-unquote evolving.
Thinks Fortnite is going to win that with 47% of the vote.
All right, let's see what we got.
Best ongoing game. Oh, so best games as a service or something.
Something.
Well, okay, fine. I mean, I've heard Apex Legends is good. So
okay, it's like I said.
Alright, guys.
And my wife likes Call of Duty Warzone, so.
Really?
Alright, guys, let's give an award to the best gas.
Okay, but yeah, I'll just put it like this. Games as a service is, again, a word that...
The worst thing to ever happen to modern gaming.
Okay. Let me put it like this.
That's a funny way to say microtransaction.
They're both shit.
Let me put it like this.
One's been around longer.
Let me put it like this. It's a term like... Oh, wait, let's see the winner.
Oh, there you go. Surprisingly, it's not a Games as a Service that won. It was No Man's Sky for best ongoing game.
You know what? No Man's Sky has had... No Man's Sky is one of the biggest redemption stories I've ever seen.
I'm surprised Sean Murray is even showing up in public again after the whole controversy from 3 years ago.
Well, it has...
Can I actually defend this? You have to realize that there was a flood in their office that ruined their game. So I respect the fact that they kept supporting it and made it a better product.
No Man's Sky was definitely an ambitious title that unfortunately came under very unfortunate circumstances, which sadly did not reflect highly on them. It made them, unfortunately, look like liars. But this is one case where things did manage to have a happy ending.
Sounds a little bit like a 14 situation.
Oh,
Flood, why are
God.
they so secretive about it?
Thank you to the community for continuing to
Ah,
support us.
The Callisto Protocol? What is that?
Interesting.
Congratulations, Sean Murray, No
No,
Man's
Callisto,
Sky, best
Callisto.
ongoing game.
How do you
now,
pronounce
every year
that?
leading into the show, there's always a lot of speculation, a lot of games that you might be anticipating, but there are always a few you're not expecting. Like this one. Check out this world premiere.
Okay.
Oh no, it's The Quiet Man 2.
Do not. No,
Quiet
no,
Man
no,
is dead,
no.
Deji.
The quiet man has gone quiet.
Oh, there you go. I can already confirm that it isn't anyway.
Can you imagine the absolute balls it would take to bring back Quiet Man after that thing got absolutely dragged
we
through
were
the
just
streets?
talking about No Man's Sky making a better product after
Oh,
they failed.
Okay, here's the difference. No Man's Sky was actually made by people who truly did have passion. It just reflected on them badly, but they did manage to prove it. Quiet Man does not feel like any passion was put into it. No word has come out about why it turned out in that bad a state, and Square haven't talked about it since. So even if they did have passion behind it, it seems like it's a lost cause.
You know what this looks like, Phillips? A new Blomkamp movie.
But this was Aliens versus Predator.
And hey, Jonah. Hey, Jonah.
Yes.
What?
That new Sonic show, Man of Action, were involved in Quiet Man.
They weren't involved. It wasn't Man of Action. It was one of the writers from it. So no, huge difference.
Oh, that was pleasant. You know what's funny? This guy looks like the same guy.
Is this Return? No, it can't be Returnal.
I was about to say the guy playing the guy.
Is it a Star Wars game? Oh,
no,
it's not.
It's a new IP. It's a new IP. It seems the Callisto Protocol. But who's making it?
A developer.
Coming 2022.
Striking Distance Studios, whoever they are. Whoever they are.
I guess they're going to strike from a distance, aren't they?
Krafton. I'm guessing they're newcomers. I don't know. Oh!
Wait 2 years anyway.
Oh, it's from the creator of Dead Space. Okay.
Wait. Vitriol? Sorry,
I'm guessing the franchise himself. I'm guessing, he's the one that created the franchise to begin with.
Hey, Glenn.
Based on what Jeff said.
Hey, thanks, Jeff. Well, the Callisto Protocol has been in development for over a year and a half with a team of well over 100 people on it.
Oh, Callisto is an actual
It's a single-player, third-person, story-driven survival horror game set in the year 2320
Interesting.
on Jupiter's
I always said
moon,
Philip
Callisto.
Schofield for a
Our
second
goal is
now.
to make the single most scariest game for PC and consoles, and we're so excited to be able to show it here tonight.
Oh, Warhammer 40K.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Glenn. We're looking forward to hearing more about that next year. All right, announced back in July, Warhammer 40K Dark Tide is a four-player co-op game from Fat Shark.
You know, they get the guy who does the Xbox World Premiere exclusive.
Here, I'll try. World Premiere.
So, what is Warhammer?
Well, from what I can see here, it's a first-person brawler of sorts. I don't know.
First-person brawler. That's... I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, there's guns in it, but you also have melee weapons, so... Okay, from what I can tell here, it's apparently it's apparently a multiplayer game involving... It's an FPS, it's a first-person multiplayer game, basically. I guess it's the best way I can put it, from what I can see here.
Interesting. Woohoo!
Refresh this too.
World Premiere, yeah.
No, YouTube is behind, but Twitch just is not playing ball at all.
Now it is time to recognize some other winners
be
in the category of Best Art Direction.
Or 7 Remake.
Final Fantasy VII
Ah!
Ghost of Tsushima.
Wait, what is it?
The Ghost of Tsushima won art direction.
It was robbed. Last of Us 2 was
Awesome.
robbed.
Get that Oscar bait out of here.
Congratulations to Sucker Punch.
Come on,
So,
Street Fighter 4.
okay.
Hades won Best Action Game.
Nice.
Well,
Oh, sorry. Have you played Hades?
no, I'm just happy it actually brought some life to roguelikes, because that was another one that was getting a bit stale.
Boy, they're just machine
Put it
gunning.
this way, it's not a game I can actually
that's
play,
sports racing game.
but I watch people play it.
And The Walking
Nice.
Dead Saints and Sinners. And the game award goes to
That's right, Half-Life is the
I'm
big.
assuming Tony Hawk, most
Yeah, it's
likely.
most likely
for Best Sports Racing Game.
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
nominees are
Yeah, it's
Dirt
good.
5, F1 2020,
Most
nice
anticipated
redemption
game.
NBA
It's a nice
2K21,
redemption story after
Tony Hawk's
5.
Pro Skater 1
Oh,
and 2.
God, yes.
And
Is
the
it?
game award goes to
Elden Ring.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater
God
1
of
and
War
2.
Ragnarok.
Congratulations.
Halo Infinite.
And for the most anticipated game,
Oh,
put it on Twitter
God.
this year, the nominees are
Well, of these, for
Elden
me,
Ring,
it's
where I
God,
said
a
God of
tie
War
between God of
sequel,
War and Elden Ring.
Halo Infinite, Horizon
Sure, Elden
Forbidden
Ring.
West,
Have you seen
Resident
gameplay
Evil
of that?
Village,
though?
and
Apparently, we're gonna
Legend
see
of Zelda
something
Breath
today,
of the Wild
from
sequel.
what insiders have
And your
told
most
us.
anticipated game is Elden Ring.
Is Halo Infinite that
Congratulations to
anticipated?
From Software.
It
All right,
used
Yeah,
to be.
next
Hey,
game
wait,
comes from the
Dwebs, you can
creators of Gone Home
anticipate
and
a
Tacoma.
train
The
wreck.
Fulbright Company and Annapurna
And a
Interactive present
Annapurna,
one part
let's
road
see.
trip, one part mystery.
Elden
People still
Ring.
anticipate
Know
Sonic
your
games, so yeah.
Check it
A
out.
full bright game.
Oh,
Hey, I'm
hello.
one of these people.
Is this the? This is like a Dontnod game.
My name is Tess Divine, and the world is passing me by. I guess as I get a little older, I'm starting to feel how things change. They decline and go away. That's how it was with my
Tess
grandma.
Divine.
I loved her so much. I thought I knew her better
Oh,
than
why
anyone.
the freezer? Yeah.
But looking through her
Eh.
old things, we found hints of something she never told us about. A man who wasn't my grandfather.
Very
A
interesting.
burglary ring.
Time to
Some
go
sort
search
of
for the
lost
answers,
fortune?
I guess.
It's a road trip.
We can't ask
Mystery
her about these
adventure.
things anymore,
Murder
so-
mystery.
We have to go looking for the answers ourselves. My
Or is this
mom
gonna
and
be
I are out on the
Oscar
road,
bait?
searching.
Open roads. Okay, that's nice,
don't
I
know what
guess,
we'll
but
find,
you didn't tell me anything about
whatever
what the
it is,
game is.
I know we'll
What
find
kind of
it.
game is it?
Together.
They're just teaser trailers, but
Don't
yes.
you see? It shows that life is a
I guess-
highway.
Wait, it just shows you that the roads are open. It could be anything.
I guess.
I mean, if there's one thing I appreciate, I do appreciate Nintendo announcing things like a couple of months before they actually release. So you don't have to deal with a lot of this nonsense. Yes, sometimes. Not always, especially in the current circumstances.
Our first honoree tonight is Latinx in gaming. Check out this important story.
Global gaming citizen. Oh, well,
Global gaming citizen Kane.
When I was starting in the games industry as a Latinx person,
I felt quite invisible. It still feels like I'm the odd one out.
I felt alone. I was often the only woman and the only Latina woman in the room.
I think about how hard it was for me to get where I am today, and I don't want anyone to go through that anymore.
And welcome to Latinx in Gaming. Our content, our voices.
Latinx in Gaming is a group of people.
Narrative
that are dedicated
designer
to
for
supporting
Netflix?
Other
So
people
why would
represented
Netflix need a narrative designer?
Yeah, for their interactive narrative shows, probably.
Oh.
This was no longer
okay.
just
Actually, yeah,
about
that makes sense.
That's at least cool.
This is about
Oh, speaking of which, Roy, me and Pedro checked out the Spear Writing Free Interactive.
Oh yes,
venture.
how did that go?
It
Miserable.
was.
I
It
heard
was.
their reaction.
It was better than we
Oh.
thought it would be.
What you want to do.
Okay, let me put it
Oh.
like this. Let me put it like this, Shiroi. The story itself is generic run-of-the-mill spearwriting free. It's more so how intricate the different branches that the story can go that's more impressive.
Yeah, like some things actually will be affected if you don't collect a certain item here and there too.
Here, let me use a food analogy so you'll understand. it's a very big cheese, but it's still rotten cheese.
For tens of millions of
okay.
Okay. To put it like this, it's a big bunch of cheese. It tastes delicious, but there's so much cheese that it'll eventually become rotten by the time you eat the whole thing.
Together we ran a fan vote.
I don't think that quite describes it, Joe.
Well, okay, I mean, I wouldn't describe it as fully rotten cheese because I actually did get.
Okay. Let me replace rotten with
stale.
Stale.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a very big cheese, Shiroi, but it's still stale cheese.
Well, cheese is essentially just mold, kind of. So.
You know. I know that this... Okay, so far, I'm honestly enjoying the pace of this Game Awards. Like, sure, not all of the announcements...
It's almost like having a live show actually is a good idea. Trying to beat the Oscars is a bad idea in hindsight.
I mean, the
live shows can be good, it just depends on how you do them.
Yeah.
Good live shows.
Like, let's be honest, as the 2017 live show, that was great. The 2018 live show, that was also pretty great here. The 2019 one, not so great.
I guess it just helps like get to the point instead of having all the fluff that's just added.
Also, yeah, Doom Eternal is having a collab, it seems.
Earlier today, we
do any of you actually play that still or ever?
I know Ryan from Brain Scratch plays it.
Doom Eternal? Oh wait,
Pokemon Go.
Oh right, you're talking about Pokemon Go.
I'm not really interested in Pokemon Go personally.
I kind of dropped it because I was too busy to really make much use out of it.
I still know a few people who actively use it.
Will appear in the wild. We've also been told you could encounter a shiny Wooper if you're lucky, so open up Pokemon Go and catch some Wooper.
Hey Joe, but guess who's streaming right now as well? The Gears of War Twitch channel. They're streaming the Gears 5 character creation. Why now of all times?
Are they preparing to hit us with a surprise reveal during the Game Awards or something?
Potentially.
We're supposed to get Gears 5 single player campaign DLC this month, so are they gonna reveal it sometime soon? It might be a good idea.
So, Dead. I honestly mean this when I say I'm not throwing shade, but what do you think's gonna come with Sephiroth in his Smash Pass?
Crash Bandicoot Mii costume.
Including a Geno Mii costume?
No, please no.
Are we getting more Mii costumes this stream or something?
No, they don't.
No.
We won't find out until Sakurai releases.
Yeah, I'm just guessing what's gonna come along with Sephiroth, because the usual gist, some music tracks, some spirits, and of course Mii costumes.
Oh, you know what's gonna? Team 4-Star must be flipping because the final episode of Final Fantasy VII Bridge comes out tomorrow.
Oh my god! Wait, maybe they were in on it. I mean, it wouldn't be the.
They weren't.
No.
No, they probably weren't.
Stop thinking everything's a conspiracy theory.
I mean, to be fair, people like Game Explain don't help that because they actually have actively been in on stuff before. That said, though, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of how well-timed our playthrough of Final Fantasy VII was. Because in the very year when we commentated on Final Fantasy VII, we got the 7 Remake and Cloud Strife and Smash.
Alright.
So Disco Elysium, the final cut, yeah. What's next? Oh, singing.
Yes, it's a secret
Oh, the Dragon Age 3.
That's so exciting. Disco Elysium news. You may remember last year they won the most awards out of any game last year at the Game Awards. So awesome news. All right. Well, now we're going to talk about BioWare's Dragon Age franchise. It is known for its story and its characters. And right now,
I know somebody who's at least going to be happy about this anyway.
Preview of what to expect in the next game and where it will take us. Enjoy.
Oh my god, it's Spyro.
Yes, HD remake of the Legend of Spyro series, everybody.
Deds, have you heard about everyone predicting that Spyro 4 is totally gonna be a thing?
Actually making a new game.
Because of
They're
a
not
vein or in an icicle in Crash 4, whatever.
Yeah.
It's time for a new.
That's the thing, Deji. Would be good though.
Doubt.
I mean, to be fair, like, the series, even after their respective studios sold them off, were hinting at each other anyway. So I get why people are looking for this kind of stuff, but still.
We've got your back. I've
Could you imagine the new Spyro game? They actually have the dragon try and redo
dark
Dragonfly.
That's it. Just Dragon Age.
Is this one of those cases where they're gonna try and wipe the board? Oh, hey, Xehanort. Is this one of those cases where they're gonna wipe the board clean and try and go, this is a redemption?
Maybe it's a reboot, yeah.
We have an announcement.
World premiere. Oh my god, somebody free Jeff of his cubicle prison!
World premiere. Oh, Amplitude and Sega. Let's see.
Next, we'll have a look at an exciting new
Pedro's ahead of all
tactical
of us now.
squad-based roguelite game set in
Because
the
I'm actually slightly ahead of Pedro, but like half a second.
Really?
Yeah.
It's because I'm on Twitch.
Oh no, I'm on Twitch now too. I got it working.
The stream froze and I had to pause it.
A very, very Sega space.
Remind me, Java, what games does Amplitude make?
I'm not really that familiar with Amplitude, I'm gonna admit.
Okay, never mind then. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
I guess if I can give its Game Awards show some credit, it has been giving, you know, the spotlight to a lot of companies that otherwise don't go as noticed.
Well, obviously.
I'm guessing the digital format of this allows them to plan things a little better. It's almost like a direct deluxe.
You know what? I don't mind this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just I can't sort much.
Oh, so is this
A roguelike, isn't it?
It
Endless
looks
Dungeon.
nice, I guess.
Yeah, that's what roguelikes are.
Huh.
Oh, it's called Endless Dungeon.
Also, Chef, I don't know if you realize this, but you're trapped inside a polygon. You might want to do something about that.
Don't worry, he's free.
All right, Endless Dungeons, very cool. Our next world premiere comes from South
Desert.
Korea, Crimson Desert, the new open-world
Oh
action
my God,
adventure
one-
game from Pearl Abyss.
World
This
premiere.
next-gen game offers in-depth, story-driven
Actual
single-player
in-game,
content
okay.
in an MMO setting.
This.
What you're about to see includes actual gameplay footage. This is the beautiful and merciless world of Crimson Desert.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is this one of those photorealistic ones?
Well, right now we're looking at somebody's screensaver.
Yeah, it seems like it, yeah.
Yeah, they're streaming the Game Awards, but their server.
Somebody locked their PC.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, that literally actually looks like one of my screensavers.
Alright, oh no.
That looks like another one.
Is this screensaver?
Is this real graphics or is that a CGI trailer? That's the question.
Well, they did. Jeff did say that it's all running in real time. So, let me just.
Although we have found out that sometimes they say that and it turned out not to be true. So.
No, well, actually, they're showing gameplay now. Yeah, this is clear. This is actually you can tell it. You can tell it's gameplay actually when you look at it now.
I mean, from this point, yeah, but it's just the earlier stuff.
Yeah, there you go. See, that model is definitely a game model.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
I actually don't know this studio or this game, so like I don't know if it's a studio that's.
Did they forget to Did they forget to put the voice clips in?
Yeah, they said it's a new studio from South Korea or something.
I think what we're seeing is like, you know, alpha footage of sorts, which may not have the voices put in yet.
Maybe it's like a proof of concept type of trailer. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, there you go. Oh, it actually.
They also.
Yeah, it's basically it's an action RPG. Sure, it actually looks good. Actually looks good.
Interesting description though. They said it's a largely single player campaign in an MMO style world or something like that.
Oh yeah,
MMO style setting.
It's the same thing that Final Fantasy 12 did, Shirley, where it's a single player game, but it plays like an MMO. It's kind of complicated, but basically.
That said, unlike Anthem, it doesn't force you to be online. Thank God.
Well,
both me and Tail really like Final Fantasy 12 actually, so I'm perfectly okay with a game that's a more modern game that does that. Why not?
Yeah, honestly, this game looks pretty nifty. The
I
combat.
actually like that move, like where
Oh,
you can.
snap.
Did that guy just RKO somebody? Like,
I think he did.
Also, for a realistic-looking game, quote unquote, it actually looks quite nice.
Yeah.
Plenty. It depends on art direction, Shiroi. Something like Ghost of Tsushima looks beautiful because the art directors know what they're doing. The reason the graphics of something like, say, a Quantic Dream game look mediocre is because the art director the art direction is incredibly
David
stale
Cage
and uninspired.
I'm like,
and it's David.
Aside from that, day.
I was trying to be subtle, but yes, that's very what I meant.
Honestly, I think this is the most subtle we've been for a Game Awards stream about anything. So, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, you know.
This actually looks pretty cool. I actually am interested in this, to be honest.
Yeah, you know, I'm enjoying this Game Awards thing overall. Like, the games shown definitely do pique my interest. Like, even stuff from Microsoft does have a sense of promise to it. And yes, of course, animals will tear you limb from limb in this game. So it's you or them. It looks like there's definitely a lot to do in this game.
Well, based on what they've shown us, it seems like it's going to be an open world game, so...
With all stuff like epic music, because, you know, I've heard this.
I can't quite make that out, but I mean, oh, Crimson does.
Yeah, winter 2021.
That in Korean?
I don't know.
I didn't catch it. I could tell you, but I didn't catch it.
Does that top bit just...
Alright then. South Korea, yeah, it is, it's Korean.
Alright, what's next?
Another award.
World premiere. Hey! Jeff got out of his polygonal cage.
For the lead actor of Tenet. This award is for best sound design.
He joined me in Fortnite earlier this year, the star of Tenet, John David Washington. Hey, John.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh,
to
the narrative award.
Awards. As you know,
says Tenet good?
Tenet, I played
yes, it's all right.
I have not seen it yet.
Also, I had to refresh the stream, so and then I
thought that was a cool name for a character. It reminded me a little bit of playing video games, where we're all the protagonists, helping to tell the story of the game with our
So, hopeful. Let's see what'll win.
Well, the narrative in Last of Us is terrible.
Oh god. Okay, look. No, okay.
So,
now look, I get certain things in Last of Us 2 winning, but narrative? No, it is goddamn terrible.
I've heard very good things about 13 Sentinels.
I would not mind 7 Remake.
It's most likely going to be 13 Sentinels.
Is that new Atlas game?
Oh,
it's Last of Us Part 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
a touching.
Okay, maybe in an alternate dimension, the narrative in the last part.
I'm sorry, I have to say it. Boo!
Same.
The narrative is so bad.
It's a
really
good job there
is
is an
bad.
axiom. It's a good job there is an axiom audience there.
You know what? It's a good thing that Sephiroth was revealed in Smash because this award alone. Oh, look.
Well, Joey, you know who you can blame?
Yeah, you're doing this thing. You're doing the Jova thing.
What?
The Jova thing.
See, this is why I'm just gonna let Jovo do the run for me, like I've told you before.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna let somebody else. I said so, Jova. Hey, your reply, no comment.
What?
Don't worry, it's just the inside joke.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, okay, look. Like I said, I will not deny Last of Us 2 did something great, but the narrative, it goes
Is a hot steaming pile of garbage.
Chef, who cares?
Oh, hey!
Let's give the spotlight to somebody better.
Yes,
joining us
please.
all the way from his kitchen. It's the Swedish chef.
Yeah.
Chef, are you there?
Yeah, I'm gonna move on.
Are we stopping for a cooking tutorial?
Yes.
I don't mind. You know, Muppets have been getting some growing presence at the Game Awards lately. Like, let's see.
Can't find anything to do with Disney, so.
Let's see. In 2018, it was Pepe. In 2019, it was Bunsen and Beaker. And now it's Chef. So what's next? Mrs. Piggy and
Chef, I'm so sorry
Kermit
to cut
next
you off,
year?
and you're looking sharp in that tux, by the way. My Swedish, it's a little rusty, but I think there's been a little bit of confusion, honestly.
No, it's for the win. Sing it for the shooty cube and the froggy. If we're taking all the shooty froggy, and from the sheen, the froggy.
No, Chef, I'm so sorry, but you didn't actually win a game award. That trophy you've got, honestly, it kind of looks like leftovers. Anyways, you're supposed to be sharing an announcement here about a co-op game.
The coop?
No, a co-op game, like a fun, cool new game with a playable character named Swedish Chef.
Wait, what?
For the Play-Doh?
Yes,
It's
that is why we're here
Overcooked.
for a world premiere. Let's
With
take a look.
Muppets.
Overcooked with
Oh.
Swedish Chef.
Is this DLC?
Yeah, I thought this was a sequel to Cooking Mama.
No, that's not.
So it's like a mini side game?
And there you have it. What do you think, Chef?
Yes, it's very good.
So what's the premise of it?
Well, there's kind of a story, but it's all much of muchness. Essentially, you're just... Yeah, it's a co-op game with cooking under very, very stressful circumstances. What people say about Mario Party ruining friendships I've never really got, no, this ruins friendships.
Really?
You will yell at anyone in the vicinity.
So it turns people into Gordon Ramsay.
Like, imagine cooking on hot air balloons in thunderstorms, in volcanoes, on ice physics.
Hey y'all, I'm Dr.
Wow.
Tonight I'm
It's actually a lot of fun, and more fun if you have other people to play with. Which you can, because it has online multiplayer now.
who represent the bright, bold, and inclusive future for video games.
Atlanta,
Future Quest.
It's also not a very short party game either. It's quite
My name is
meaty.
Royce Payne.
Wow.
I'm a senior
No pun
computer science
intended.
major at Morehouse College, and I'm currently playing on the Morehouse Maroon Tiger gaming team. We see other big colleges are able to have these gaming teams, and they're winning scholarships. For us not to have it, we were like, this is a lack. We need to get rid of this lack. We're just a collection of HBCUs.
I wish there was
who
more
have different
focus on
passionate
single
gamers
player
who
stuff
wanna
though.
compete against one another.
Yeah,
we played
not
against some
everyone
good
has
competition
friends.
so far. Just being able to really break.
I mean, I didn't want to put it like that, but
That's
yeah.
huge for me.
Oh, hi everyone. I hope you're enjoying the Game Awards. I'm Alana Pierce, coming at you live from my mansion. As
look,
someone with a
Alana
chronic
Pierce.
respiratory illness, I've had to find some unique ways to deal with the 2020 situation. Like maybe I go for a swim in my Olympic
I guess
size.
it's important to
That's
have a
not Olympic. The Olympic one is indoors. So. But
Oh,
I
it's a
know
PSA,
that there are some
okay.
people out there watching this that are depending on things like vaping to try to calm themselves down. However, the high levels of nicotine that you can be inhaling can actually worsen your anxiety and just kind of fight against the mental health battle that is this year. Not that I would know, because, you know. But that doesn't mean I'm not trying to look out for you. For those of you who are looking to quit vaping, which I hope you are, This Is Quitting is a free text-based program with a free built-in support system. Text Game
Nintendo.
Awards to 88709 now.
Oh, is this, yeah, 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, cool.
Oh boy, so we're finally gonna see what Bowser's Fury is all about.
This game will disappear on March 31st. What?
Thankfully,
Am I funny? Laugh at me.
Thankfully, they don't seem to be doing that stupid thing with this one. That was just a thing for 3D All-Stars, and it was still dumb.
Yeah, a correction, it'll be available in this package until March. We're going to release them individually at full price.
I want that Mario music back. That was
Wait,
fun. All right,
that
back
was
in
all they showed? We
1997, I wrote a
still
story
didn't get
about
to see
two
what
game
Bowser's
developers
Fury is all
coming
about.
together to make an Unreal franchise.
Not just that, we
Tonight,
didn't even
they're
get a
teaming up
release
again
date.
for this epic game
Epic
store
Games.
world reveal,
That
which you
was-
can play.
Oh,
yeah.
Big Game Store. Oh, Warframe. Oh, Unreal Tournament.
Operator, our
Is this like a crossover of their IPs or something?
possessing a tactical advantage.
Yeah, so what if we got a new Marvel
Captain
Capcom game?
It's the epic cinematic
Jova,
Yes, Dad?
what if we had a new Marvel Capcom game announced?
If it's good, sure, fine, that could be good. That's, who knows if it'll be... I mean, okay, if they have enough faith, sure, all more power to them. Why do you ask?
I'm just saying, like, with all these surprise announcements happening, like...
Okay, you know what, that... You know what, that's actually a good point, though. It would be a neat surprise. I guess the only thing is, you know, like, well, if they're in the mood for that.
Welcome back to the Game Awards. Earlier, I asked you to head over to Instagram to post our Game of the Year AR effects.
Oh yeah,
to
so
real.
guys,
Let's check out a couple
what
of
do you
your
think will win
creations.
Game of the Year?
Looking great.
Gee, I
Last
wonder
of
will.
Us 2 or Animal Crossing?
In just a bit.
Look, as long as it's...
Jeff Keighley.
I said it in the chat, but I'll say it verbally now since you asked. It doesn't matter who deserves it, as long as Last of Us Part 2 doesn't get it.
So you're like that one guy from The Last Jedi.
On December
Not The Rise of
17th, Season
Skywalker.
1
I don't
kicks off.
care
Free multiplayer
who
maps,
wins,
more
as long
weapons,
as The
and more
Last of Us 2
operators. And for
loses.
Warzone,
Yeah,
some
basically.
updated content, including
That's the
new
thing, Shiro. Like, I think
first
it's
quarters
pretty
map,
obvious by this
Island.
point that
Here's
it
your
is
first
going to
look at
win.
the gameplay.
So.
This is
Well, I mean, the winner last year was a surprise.
Yeah,
So...
yeah, I have not lost hope, and you know, Ghost of Tsushima or Animal Crossing could still win.
I'm not overly optimistic about it, but I do have some hope left, just based on last year.
He won't live long enough to work that out.
And you know what, to be fair, Last of Us 2 has only won 2 awards, and that's way less than people were predicting it was gonna win from the get-go.
I'm one of those it deserves, so, you know.
Yeah.
Vengeance is mine. I am going to enjoy this.
I'm sure you will, sir.
You have no idea what's coming.
No shit.
We are in control. He's trying to bait you out.
No shit.
Okay, so the Sephiroth,
I won't show
Mr. Sakurai presents Sephiroth is on December 17th.
Yes!
Cool.
What time is it?
It's 8:04.
AM or PM?
Oh, wait, I thought you meant right now.
Oh, no. Shoot,
No,
Oh look, guys, the Super Mario Bros. 45th anniversary.
You knew this year,
celebrated with limited releases.
I really hope, like that jump rope game, we get to keep Super Mario 35. Please.
Super Mario 35 is such
question. It's 5 p.m.
anniversary of Nintendo's all-time classic Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, it's an orchestra. It's the orchestra performance.
I think they were originally going to do this earlier, but you know, due to pandemic, they're like, fine, we'll put it here.
Would not surprise me.
I'm guessing, because I think nowadays here in Britain, you can have orchestra performances as long as you've got the proper COVID protocols.
You know, despite them warning us about ads, there surprisingly has been a huge lack of ads, honestly.
No, this is everything is ads.
Well,
it's all commercial.
Distance and orchestra.
Well, okay, you know what I mean though, Dids. Like, you know, the actual commercials that usually come with a show like this. But yeah, this rendition sounds awesome.
It's a medley.
Also, I love that woman on the
Wait,
drums.
is this the London Symphony Orchestra?
It said London Abbey Road.
The London Socially Distanced Orchestra.
Alright, so the British people know nothing, so I guess I have to ask my American companion.
Yes, Did.
Yeah, Super Mario Galaxy music, I think, benefits from having an actual orchestra.
I'll soon be playing Galaxy, so...
Well, it was composed with an orchestra in mind.
And they never did it again after Galaxy 2.
Actually, they did, Deji. The music of Odyssey is played with an orchestra, just because it's not done in the glorious, epic, sweeping style.
Odyssey.
Odyssey's music is played with an orchestra. Deji.
Do it again.
Do it again.
What? I don't...
Yep,
No,
Odyssey.
do the Galaxy Orchestra style again.
And Free the World is put and Free.
That's good.
Not Odyssey's music is a combination of synths, big band, and orchestra, depending on which kind of vibe they're going with the music, the track.
I love how the drummer's really going for it.
I know, right? Super Mario Odyssey, contender for.
Hey, you mean the game that got robbed in 2017?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Odyssey?
Exactly.
Breath of the Wild did. And you know what, to be fair?
Oh, okay.
Breath of the Wild was a worthy opponent.
Are in lockdown right now. I know it might feel normal tonight to see all these games, but we're all in lockdown, and
just
I know we
thinking
all
about
can't
that
wait
makes
to
me
go
want to
back
break my
outside,
sword.
to travel the world.
I will
meet
say
new
this.
people. Well, until then, here's a game where you can do all of that as you
I will
explore
say
and
this.
record disappearing
Jeff,
cultures
you've
in a
definitely done a
strange,
good job
beautiful
taking
world.
my
This
mind
game
off of how
is just
crap
stunning,
2020
and
has
it's coming to
been.
PlayStation
Even if
5.
some of
Premiere.
Even if some of the Game Awards have not gone all that well, the reveals do make up for them at least.
Not with these graphics. Oh, it's it's Scavenger Studio. I don't know what this is.
Scavengers assemble.
Lived for 1,000 years, and our parents had a
So
century
is it
to
a
themselves.
photographing game?
I don't know what it is. Let me see.
It's a game about a guy looking
But
out
us?
into the distance.
We have one season.
What? Season of what?
Just season.
So what next month?
Oh, there you go. It's
Yeah.
it's another road trip game of sorts, apparently. Okay. All right.
Beautiful. That's Seasons. All right. Well, now it's time
Oh,
to
Gal
present
Gadot.
another Game Award. She's the star of the upcoming film Wonder Woman 1984.
Hey, Wendy.
Here is Gal Gadot. Hey, Gal.
Thanks, Jeff.
Hopefully, cinemas round the world.
Available on the HBO Max Christmas Day.
So we'll all be watching
Available
Soul
in countries
instead.
that matter Christmas Day.
Sure, right. Well, for Blizz maybe, but you have other means that I can help you with, so that's not.
No, don't worry, Shiori. You can watch a movie on Christmas Day. Monster Hunter.
That have the potential
Oh,
to inspire real change.
That's probably going to be the next movie we're going to do for our pod.
Games for Impact? I don't really understand what does a
They
category
do this award
mean?
every year.
The impact.
What does a category mean?
Games for Impact. Hold on, Glibs. Let me answer, Pedro. Games for Impact means games of. It's usually indie games that showcase how big of an impact they left on the industry. For example, think about something like. What's that game from Joseph Ferris that you love that we ended up enjoying?
No Way Out.
No Way Out. Think about, the impact that No Way Out left on the gaming industry. That's sort of the idea.
For a second there, I thought it meant games for Impact, that whoever wins can play their game live on Impact on their Twitch channel.
Tell Me Why is a very new game.
Oh, so what's the idea behind it?
And their journey. I'd like to express our team's deep admiration for all of tonight's
Isn't it? It was one that was previewed.
So sure, what's the idea behind the game?
Tell stories about
Well, I mean, it's a not game, so it's
with sincerity and heart.
a David Cage-like game where you pick choices to twist the narrative according to your choices.
Is that the case?
Reflected in the games they play.
Well, yes, it was the studio that
made Life is Strange, Jova.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, there we go.
The tech is working. This is
It was the one we were all very confused about the plot because the trailer was a little confusing.
Announcement for you. Check
World
this out.
premiere.
Unexpected.
But I have some understanding of it if it is the game I'm thinking
Oh
of.
my god, it's Marvel next.
It's what?
I was going to say Marvel. I was like,
Eh?
Vin Diesel?
Venus Flytrappers?
Why is Vin Diesel there? Wait, is this the game that they were meant to show off last year but couldn't until Fast and Furious instead?
Well, let's see.
Oh god, Fast and Furious was actually the finale game of last year, and considering how that game turned out...
Maybe this is a prequel to the Fast and Furious.
So Vin Diesel in Horizon Zero Dawn.
I'm not entirely sure if it is.
That's what it looks like to me. Even in the ancient times, it's all about family.
Yeah.
Jova,
I got it. Huh.
Yeah, it isn't.
Jova, I got it. Huh. The Rock is in a film set in a jungle, okay? I'll do something set in a jungle and show him.
And the rivalry continues.
Looks more like it's probably a new IP.
Yeah, like you don't see these type of creatures in Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Almost like I was joking or
was
something.
thinking it might be that Hellblade game, but
no, Hellblade.
Oh, what? Why would What?
Okay, never mind. It's Jurassic Park gone.
Jurassic Park meets Fast and Furious.
Of course. We're both Universal, so why not?
Well, maybe you should run away, girl. Yeah, exactly.
Frozen in fear, I guess.
That's the thing, she started running away, but then she turned back for some reason.
I hate that trope. The whole phase of the hit thing. Hello, run! Especially when it takes them a while.
I don't like this Flintstones reboot.
Do you, Jarek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel, kill it!
Dom, what did you get yourself into this time?
The events of
Well, they went to space, so time traveling, I guess, is the next step.
Of
course. Guys, in Fast and Furious 9, they screwed everything up, and now we get them back here.
You know
Don't
what?
taunt the thing that's trying to kill you.
Unless you want to tame and ride it.
This isn't Last Guardian, although that wasn't trying to kill them anyway. Until later.
Yeah.
That got messy.
Spoilers.
Hey, I never said who started attacking, now did I?
Still though. Spoilers, man.
This game looks interesting,
All
I won't
CGI,
lie.
no gameplay.
Yeah, that
true.
is.
It is a CGI trailer. Now, this is actually a CGI trailer, clearly.
Unfortunately. Well, okay, maybe it'll transition into gameplay. Let's wait and see it to the end.
I don't even know when all this was made, and the Doctor.
The Genesis system. Oh, it's a Genesis system.
Oh.
This is the origin story of the Sega Mega Drive.
Oh, let's see. Looks like they're on Pandora.
Ark. I think that says.
Wait, Ark?
Ark.
Wait. Oh, is it a sequel to Ark?
I don't even know Ark 1 existed. So...
Wait. You didn't know about the first Ark? It's been like a big thing.
Yeah, that's right. Ark 2.
But yeah, okay.
Ark
Ark is
Diesel,
Ark.
team at Studio Wildcard.
Yeah, okay. Ark is essentially a story where you're in a you're in sort of a mix of prehistoric with futuristic tech. You can, of course, train and capture dinosaurs and ride them. And it's as awesome as it sounds. It's not easy, mind you, and the T-Rex will eat you alive if you don't, get it up to snuff.
And apparently we also have an animated series of it.
Cool.
Sure, why not?
Someone pointed this out. Why do they spend so much money paying celebrities if they can barely pay their employees?
It's skewed priorities.
As it is with studios.
Yeah. Lord knows how much Keanu Reeves cost for the makers of Cyberpunk.
Or writing a comic book.
Yeah!
To be fair, this animation doesn't look
Oh no, this animation definitely looks good, yes.
Wonder if it's gonna be like a prequel series, kind of like, the stuff for 15.
And you know what? Okay, to give Ark credit, unlike a lot of other series that tried to go all multimedia on the first installment, Ark at least has, a set foundation. Like
it's all the second.
Yeah, like, I mean, it had a very successful first game, so...
Gerard Butler. David Tennant, Jeffrey Wright,
David Tennant?
Elliot Page, Carl Urban.
And he does a lot of
Malcolm
voice
McDowell
work, though.
With Russell Crowe and Vin Diesel.
Oh, so Elliot Page will be in this, as will Malcolm McDowell. What an interesting cast.
It's been a crazy year for Fall Guys. It was so big that it crashed and burned.
Oh, poor Fall Guys. So Fall Guys was looking to be the up-and-coming meme king of the bout. Then Among Us came from behind, slit its throat, and left it in a gutter.
Even though Among Us is a game that came out 2 years ago.
I know, seriously, how did Okay, I'll admit, though, when I first saw
Because people confused it for Fall Guys initially.
What's sad?
And also popular Twitch streamers.
That kind of happened with me, too. I'll admit, I kind of at first... Okay, from the looks of it, I thought that Among Us was, a spin-off or, a mini-game of Fall Guys. So I get how it rose to prominence again, but how did Among Us end up overshadowing Fall Guys?
Because Among Us is a game of whodunit, and it's more intense to watch and see people react to who's the killer. It's a game of detective.
And I guess, to be fair, it was...
See genuinely angry.
True.
And it's also a game that even if you don't understand the language, you can still play the game.
True, yeah. Whereas, with Fall Guys...
It's a game without a language barrier, so that's what makes it accessible.
When it comes to Fall Guys, from what I understand, a part of that game's issue was, them taking a bit of time to patch things properly, and it can still be rather unbalanced, especially if there's a hacker in there too.
Yeah. My problem with Fall Guys is that the mini games are way too much based on randomness.
Well, it's like Mario Party.
It's Wipeout, basically. It's Wipeout the game.
I feel like it's Mario Party without the organized chaos factor. Like, okay, let me put it this. Mario Party feels like organized chaos. This game, from what I have seen, looks more like just the nonsensical kind of chaos.
Oh, so we're getting Keanu Reeves this award ceremony.
Of course we are.
Goody.
And Reggie, they said.
Oh, Tom Holland as well. Hey, if we're talking about redemptive careers, yeah, Keanu Reeves. Remember when that guy was just a laughingstock because of, how the Matrix trilogy ended up in the end?
Okay, the song sounds like it came from Coldplay.
Oh, is it Returnal? Oh, no. Okay.
It's, game. With David Bowie, because...
Destiny free. Oh no.
Really?
No, I don't know. Would that be hilarious though?
Well, okay, from what I've heard...
Oh no, it's Odyssey.
From what I've heard, ever since Destiny, ever since, Bungie broke off from Activision, Destiny 2 apparently is now good. From what I've heard, anyway. I have not played it, so don't quote me. New Zealand. True.
To her credit, she is correct. Like, for example, when I want to feel happy, I play Ghost of Tsushima. When I want to feel disturbed, I play Bugsnax. When I want to feel, when I really am having trouble sleeping, all I have to do is play Final Fantasy 13, for example. See, it's a fantastic cure for insomnia.
Take a jab at The Last of Us Part 2. I was like, come on,
well,
Pedro.
It's a fantastic cure for insomnia, though.
Honestly, Pedro, when you said that you needed About to Sleep, I thought you were gonna be ironic and say that you put on something like Resident Evil.
How about this? Let me take a more exact example.
Let's see. Game that puts you to sleep.
There's no use licking your wounds. Want your health back?
Nah, Eternal Sonata wouldn't quite, but it does have some highs.
No, I'm talking about the game that's really fucking boring. That I said on this channel. I'm thinking of one in particular. I'm trying to think of one in particular right now.
Shit, I'm trying to remember one too. I know that we have played some games that bored us to tears, but I really can't remember their names. Fitting.
PS4 was boring.
I get it.
Oh yeah, what about Gears of War Judgment? Eh?
Hold on.
A talking yak.
Let's see what.
Boy, Zootopia
Okay.
got pretty dark.
That's Beastars.
Okay, even darker, Shiroi.
It is actually good, apparently. So.
The Beastars? Oh yeah, I've heard great things about that anime.
Oh man, it's Furry Strider.
Fist.
AMD. Oh look, here's a commercial for the Xbox Series X, I guess. Look at how it looks like inside. Like,
it looks beautiful, I guess.
But
It's got an AMD chip.
that's nice. I don't understand why we need a commercial for that though.
To show you how awesome our chip is.
Hi, Tom.
Oh god, has anyone heard the news about Spider-Man 3?
Yeah, but hold on. We're off topic. Let's just focus on the Uncharted movie that he's doing.
He technically mentioned
You know
Spider-Man.
that for the past few years I've been working on the Uncharted movie, which did
Antonio
involve some
Banderas
extensive
should have been
research playing the
Sully.
games. I'm honored to be
Antonio
playing Nathan
Banderas
Drake.
is
What I can assure
Sully.
you is that we really want
I
to
said
honor
he should
Naughty
have
Dog's
been.
amazing
Hey, Nolan
work.
North.
So
There you go.
this film tells you how
Oh my
Nathan
god,
Drake
Jeff
became the
Keighley
character we all
regenerated.
know and love.
So why do you think
It's
Antonio
now my
Banderas
honor
should have
to
been
introduce my
Sully?
good friend, Nathan Drake. Please welcome
He
Mr.
looks the part.
Nolan North.
If you think about it, it's like, huh, I can see it working.
Maybe.
Thank you, Tom.
I just
could
wonder
not
if
be
he'd
more
be able to
proud of
pull
you.
off Sully's
someday
voice,
when someone
though.
searches for Nathan Drake on IMDb, and you are the first result, I will only be
Wait,
remarkably bitter.
That's Nolan North.
Yep.
You know, video games allow us to connect with friends, family, and
Looks
complete
older.
strangers. We can share memorable
Well, people
experiences
age.
beyond the confines of
Yes,
our own homes,
it's
or even
called
travel to
human
vast
nature.
new worlds with our buddies
Unless
on
you're
the couch
Tom
next to us.
Cruise.
Of all the years I've been grateful for multiplayer
Yeah.
games, they've never been more important to us than they were in this historically.
What did I miss, if anything?
No good.
Tom Holland showed up.
These are the
Among
nominations
Us should
for best
not be
multiplayer.
in.
Tom Holland showed up and he's saying that he should have he wanted to talk about how the Uncharted movie where he plays Nathan Drake is going smoothly.
Dej, are you really
Oh, cool.
surprised? Dej, are you really surprised that Among Us is here?
It came out 2 years ago.
But Resurgence, it's practically considered
Then
a
put it
second
on
life, I
best
guess.
ongoing game or best community game.
Oh, and Among
What did
Us
it-
won!
Wait, what did it actually win? I missed the award naming.
Among Us
Game
won
Award
best
goes to-
multiplayer game.
Among Us.
Wow.
Look, even if it did come out 2 years ago, it's still a game that deserves a note for this year. So,
You know, so
I mean, best ongoing game probably would have, yeah, like Desi said, would have been better, but I'm fine with them getting this.
you know what? I'm perfectly fine with this.
Our goal with Among Us from the beginning was to create a fun experience amongst friends.
Because this was a really big surprise to the devs because,
Local mobile. And
yeah.
then, online and PC, and the rest is history.
How much you want to
Now
bet
more
that
than
people
ever,
are
finding
crying
ways to
thinking
connect
that
with
Fall
friends is
Guys would have
increasingly
won this
significant.
award if
And
Among
we're
Us
so
hadn't made a
happy many of you turned to
resurgence?
Among Us to play.
I didn't know it was actually nominated for anything because it didn't come out this year.
Robot Teddy, Dual Studio, and
This
other
is, I guess, a
Like
rare...
I'm not even trying to be a jerk. It just feels kind of.
I'm guessing this is considered... I'm guessing they brought it back for this year because it just got completely passed over. Okay. My guess is like, well, this... Well, no. Even with Smash Ultimate, that game practically came out on the cusp of 2019, so I get why that one, was a contender for Game of the Year in 2019, but...
You're all winners in my book. Keep making those trophies, and I'll be back.
I'm
more
guessing
later.
for this
Now
case
back
it
to
was
Jeff.
okay. Whoa!
Thanks
Did
very
Among Us
much,
get like
Sydney.
any attention in
Congratulations, Data Sloth
2018?
Leader among us, among us, the new map.
So I
A
guess
little bit.
All right, now we've got another brand new game
I
announcement.
guess maybe
This
the
one is
reason
fun.
was
It's
just
one of your
because Among
favorite
Us literally
supernatural
got
horror
jobs,
franchises,
so
and it looks like a bloody good time.
Okay, at least from what I've read, it did get attention, just not in this part of the world.
oh, well, okay, that makes sense now.
I had a real life once. I had a wonderful girlfriend, Linda. Together we drove to a small cabin in the mountains.
Would you call it a cabin in the woods?
The Book of the Dead.
Wait, is this an Evil Dead game?
Had come to this remote place to translate and study his latest find. It was never meant for the world of the living. The book awoke something.
They said it would be a quote bloody good time, so I wonder if that was a pun on something.
The rating does sound a bit like Bruce Campbell.
Oh,
It's Bruce Campbell.
Ruby.
Hang on, I thought Bruce Campbell said he was done with Evil Dead.
Well, Gribbs,
Coming 2021.
Gribbs, Bruce Campbell says a lot of things. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now that...
A remake, huh?
Next up, a classic game franchise.
Classic game franchise.
Franchise is being remade, Nintendo Switch.
World premiere.
Oh, snap. What
Capcom?
could it be?
Hold up.
I won't say anymore. I won't say anymore.
Do not. It's a Ghosts and Goblins.
Holy crap!
Oh, snap! Ghosts and Goblins!
Thank
Oh!
you, Capcom leak that happened earlier this month.
Wait, was this in it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Taylor's gonna like this.
Yes, he is.
I didn't read, aside from the
Wonder if,
ACTN stuff, I didn't read anything from that leak.
Oh, Shiroy, a lot. And I do mean a lot got leaked.
I wonder if Johnny will be able to beat the game this time.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, I gotta see Johnny's reaction to this. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, and apparently they're also releasing a Capcom arcade collection.
Cool.
Oh, I thought
Another
for a
one.
second for a second there, I thought they were gonna say, "Oh, it came out 35 years ago."
It's out now.
Oh, a free
It was out for
download.
35 years. Where the hell have you been?
Okay, that was
Best indie
good.
game.
That was good.
Best indie game.
All right, rolling down.
It's probably gonna be 80s.
Ultimate Knockout.
Yep.
Hades, Spelunky 2,
Exactly.
and Spiritfire. And the
Yeah,
Game Award goes to
I'm half expecting. Best audio design.
I gotta say, Hades really did make a name for itself. Should I try that game out? Oh, hi, Resident Evil 3.
Okay. The audio design is also pretty excellent in Last
No,
of
no,
Us
I was gonna say they can have that just
Yeah.
based on the accessibility stuff. You can have it.
The nominees this year are Final Fantasy
Persona, come on, Persona.
Final Fantasy.
We doesn't throw dementia
Yeah,
shit at
Final
us.
Fantasy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know what? To be fair, Final Fantasy does have some pretty stellar gameplay.
strategy.
But Persona at least keeps things relatively simple.
I guess 2017 was more Persona's year than this.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1 best strategy.
Hey, there you go, dudes.
Congratulations.
Player's voice. Ah, yes.
The award that was voted by users, and Ghost of Tsushima, I think, won.
Because the website was hacked. It's all simulation.
Okay, how did Miles Morales get on this list? Like, don't get me wrong, good game, but way too recent. That said, good for you, Ghost of Tsushima. Good for you.
Best fighting game. Oh god, if that game shows up,
What?
Because
what
we were
game?
talking all over each other. Jeff said Among Us earlier.
Game Awards, what's up? Hey Ralph, you know who wins this?
Among
Us.
I mean, we haven't even read the nominees yet.
Not you.
Because I'm not in a game.
Oh, come on. You were in a game?
True.
Karate Kid for Nintendo 1987. And your karate was weak.
All right, Yuji, listen, whatever, okay? Why don't we just read off the list of nominees, huh?
Right.
Best fighting game, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate.
Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition.
One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows.
This award category is
in birth. And here we go. The Game Award goes to...
Wait, I want to know who won. Hold on.
Sorry,
hold on.
Let's see.
Oh my god, you can't open the
Glue
award.
this thing?
I got you, Macho.
Sure.
And the winner is Mortal Kombat.
You know what?
Mortal Kombat, what?
Congrats, guys.
Awesome.
No! This game came out last year!
Des. To be fair, it's the Ultimate Edition.
No, to be fair.
Des.
New games that came out were One Punch
guys, not people talking about Flight Simulator.
What a joke. Also, Street Fighter 5 is there every year.
Deji, you're giving Jova a run for his money with complaining about buying games.
You're doing it again, Dej.
Maybe it's... Oh, they're gonna talk about X.
Dwebs, in my defense...
Oh, now who's doing the to be fair?
But here's the thing. In my defense, this is relevant. I'm not beating a dead horse.
Deji, the horse is so dead, you've gone on the ground to beat him more.
Alright, stop. Quit your pedantic.
But anyway, I got something nice to focus on this time.
Yes, Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I'm going to when it comes on Series S.
You know what?
Because I like Flight Simulator.
Yeah, you know, Flight Simulator does its job properly, you know, gives you the sensation of flying.
Ain't no way I'm gonna fly these things in real life, so the next best thing.
Yes. Like, you know, credit where credit's due, Microsoft do still actually get some of their franchises
Microsoft
right.
Flight Simulator, coming to the all-new Xbox Summer 2021.
Wait, I thought it was Xbox Series X, now you're calling it all new Xbox? God, I hate these names.
Copy Nintendo, but this time instead of just
Simulator
new,
looks
it's
amazing
all
coming
new.
next summer to Xbox.
Oh,
And now it's time to take a look at another
World
game
premiere
to PlayStation 5. Check it out.
Let's see.
It's PlayStation.
It's the PlayStation Studios. Let's see what it is. Oh my god, it is! Yes!
Is it Gravity Rush 3?
My end.
It's a game about a dog.
Hold on, let's see what it is. Wait, is it Silent Hills?
Oh wait, no. Oh no, it's Returnal. Never mind, it's Returnal. Oh, for a moment that looked like Silent Hills. But no, it's Returnal. I actually am looking forward to Returnal. So awesome.
I'm trapped inside.
Yeah, I know. It did look like Silent Hills for a bit there.
Returnal looks exactly like what a modern game based on the Alien franchise would be like. So I'm definitely looking forward to that.
But we already had Alien Isolation.
Okay, let me. You know what? Whatever.
I think I get what you mean, Pedro. This is the Aliens Colonial Marines should have been. Whereas Alien Isolation is at least good at what it was trying to do.
Returnal. Oh, so it's coming on March already. Seriously, that door thing was.
I know, right?
Me think it was Silent Hills.
Me too.
I mean, you'd think Konami selling an IP would.
Alright, we will be
So
back
why are we
in
gonna get
just a
that Sonic
moment with
Netflix review?
a meme,
Maybe it will come up sometime during the show.
From a guy you might remember from one of the craziest.
Oh, just the Ferris is gonna show up in a moment.
Oh, there you go, Pedro. Oh my god, do you think he's gonna announce a new game?
Well, yeah, no,
Oh, Jacksepticeye! He's the guy who plays Iris the Hedgehog.
He already announced his He already announced his new game at this summer at Jova. So
what is it?
It's an indie game, an indie co-op game.
I forget what it was. Look, a lot of stuff has happened this year, and you know this has not exactly been the most catalog-friendly year. So,
interesting thing about the Mortal Kombat game, actually, that new DLC where they got some of the actors from the '95 movie render likenesses and voice the characters. It's interesting. It's also kind of interesting. The one they got for Sonya Blade, she still does a better performance than Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Oh, Super Meat Boy.
Very nice.
Oh my god, are we finally gonna see Super Meat Boy?
What do you mean?
This was announced back in 2018, and they said, "Oh, come in 2019."
That did not pan out well. I see.
I hope there isn't going to be any music. The PlayStation Portal first. Cool.
I hate Genshin Impact.
Yeah, what is Genshin Impact?
Genshin Impact is a free-to-play game that's an open-world RPG.
So what's the catch? Like, you know, are certain materials only obtainable by paying?
I haven't actually tried it myself yet, so I can't tell you much. But people seem to like it. So.
Alright, what did I miss?
They showed Returnal, which is the new IP from something that's kind of
Genshin Impact right now. We have a release date for Super Meat Boy Forever, finally.
Any awards given while I was away?
I think they gave did they? I don't even remember if they did.
The last one I saw was the one that Ghost of Tsushima got the player's voice one.
Okay, in that case, I don't think you missed anything.
Alright, cool.
So
I still don't care about Genshin.
Hi, I am Mary.
Oh, Cobra Kai.
From Netflix's Cobra Kai. We're here to settle one of the great rivalries in gaming.
Oh God! Seriously?
Oh.
I am Team Ellie. Ellie is probably one of the greatest.
Why?
No.
Look. We had a good
we don't like Abby. Stop shoving her down our throats.
Hey, I like Abby, okay? She was a much better written character than Ellie in that game. Because Ellie was written poorly.
Yeah, but the bar was already so
Okay,
Deji.
okay, Diz. Okay,
it's written just poorly, just in a different way.
Okay. Pick your poison. A terribly written character, or a character that was originally written great, suddenly written terribly. That's what you have to pick.
A terribly written character, because I don't like bastardization.
I guess if you look at it for that way, then yeah, Abby was technically better written than Ellie. That said, she was still a terrible character.
And don't travel with someone you don't know.
Escape from a country in turmoil.
We can't right now. So I have to do
Reach the border, reach the safety. Well, that's the thing with since you can't do it in real life, you can do it in this game. See? This is the game where you can escape to freedom.
President Tyrak. Get it? These games are sort of the wacky.
I mean, a lot of games based on going on road trips.
Sort of the Matthew Vaughn movie.
This is a little different from a road trip, though.
Is there some kind of road game subgenre that I'm not aware of?
Maybe.
Maybe Final Fantasy 15 kicked off something.
I guess. Yeah.
Maybe.
Control all your lighting. Keep a cool CPU and get it all these things. Like
in one place.
Like you just did that super fast just so I couldn't read it, didn't you guys?
Now you know how I feel.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Game Awards. And before we went away there, I meant to tell you.
Oh, I know exactly how you. Well, okay, I imagine.
I'm joking.
I'm joking. Check that out this holiday season. All right. Well, you probably remember this next developer from.
Oh wait, is this yay?
Not a fan of
oh.
I knew it was him based on the line, like a colorful language. It's like, yep, here he is.
Okay.
I'm a fan of the Oscars.
He really is my friend, Joseph Ferris. Hey, Joseph.
Fuck the Game Awards.
Joseph Ferris. And in a motion capture suit. Okay, Dad, you remember?
Although we've seen this game before, the game he's about to showcase.
Okay.
F the Oscars guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's fucked the Oscars there.
Yes.
He will be pretty much known as that, and he probably likes it that way.
He was drunk.
In full mode.
Yes, he was drunk, and he was glorious.
Yeah.
Hey, a bit of alcohol at a ceremony like this won't hurt anyone.
I mean, normally I wouldn't condone showing up drunk at a public event like that, but made it work.
Yes, he did.
This is a very different game from A Way Out, though, and I did enjoy A Way Out.
Wait, I thought you enjoyed A Way Out. You said so.
No, I said I did. I did.
Oh, I misunderstood.
But this is very different.
There you go. Oh, there you go, Joe. This is his game. There you go.
Huh, I really don't remember seeing this game this year. Was it at an event that I missed?
Oh.
Yes.
Well, it's certainly a lot different from A Way Out.
Okay.
But this is the one. Is this the one we saw earlier this year? Oh, yes, it is.
Well, look at this way, so Shiro, it's a co-op game, and that's Joseph's thing, co-op games.
Oh,
We
wait.
Have a dark plot twist, isn't
Hold
it?
on. Okay, now it's starting to come back to me. I think the overall idea with this game was like, well, at first, yeah, Haze Light. At first, it appears like you're just doing random mundane tasks, but then there was supposed to be like this big plot twist which would reveal that there was something going on behind everything.
Well, apparently from... Oh, go ahead, Pedro.
And the game is trying to emulate the look of a stop-motion animated film. Go ahead.
But yeah, like, from the trailer, the impression that we got was that these are children trying to, you know, cope during the divorce of their parents or something.
Something along those lines, yeah.
Yeah.
And just like A Way Out, it's a co-op split-screen game, so... so it's again, this is Joseph Ferris's shtick, Veggie. Co-op games that you, old-fashioned co-op games with split-screen everything.
And then they're gonna have the double dragon plot twist.
Mixed with Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, apparently.
Well, we don't know if this is actually happening, if this is in their imagination to cope, but we don't know.
Well, it may do the whole We're Shrunk thing better than Grounded, dude.
Better together, yeah. Words that Joseph clearly lives by when he makes his games.
So,
Either way, I'm looking forward to this.
How comes you get all the cool gadgets? I'm cooler than you, Cody.
well, you know, A Way Out was a phenomenal game, so... Hey, if Joseph Ferris can keep up this trend here, he'll definitely be going places.
You should try to check out Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. That was the game he made before A Way Out, which is also great. It takes two, see?
Yeah.
I guess they couldn't play It Takes Two to make the things go right.
Oh, and another world premiere.
What an absolutely crazy game. Joseph showed that to me last summer when I was in Stockholm, and I'm like, we have to show this off. There's so much gameplay there. Thank you for that, Joseph.
I mean, I'm
All
sorry.
right,
I guess they couldn't get Rob Bass and DJ Easy
He
Rock.
was there in Vegas for our very first
Hey,
show
Reggie.
in 2014, and he's been back every year since. We weren't going to let the streak stop this year. The retired president and COO from Nintendo of America.
Come on,
but still a boss.
Reginator.
Reggie.
The
Come
guy
on
everyone
out.
hates now.
Jeff, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Reggie. Take it away.
Absolutely. You know, I'm proud to present the very first award for innovation.
Okay, now this is what I think The Last of Us 2 should do.
That's which is really interesting, Shiro. Didn't you tell me that Nintendo's not very good with accessibility in their games?
What?
Nintendo DS and now Nintendo
Or something along those lines?
What?
Today, approximately
I don't recall that ever coming up.
around the world
Accessibility
experience
settings.
some form of disability.
Never
As in
heard
that-
that brought up before.
Wait.
Challenging for them.
The kind of thing that,
This award
the kind of thing that Last of Us Part 2 does, Joseph, to give an example.
No.
Yeah.
Pedro, I know what you're talking about. I don't recall that ever coming up, though.
played and enjoyed.
No, this is a new award that they're doing.
Yeah.
I get
Thank
that, but
God.
that's not what I asked,
Here are
though,
the
but
nominees.
whatever.
I didn't hear what you asked because I had to mute.
Innovation in accessibility.
I was referring to what Jova was saying.
Yeah.
What did you ask?
In terms of accessibility settings, like, didn't you tell me once at one point that Nintendo's games are not very good with that?
No, Nintendo are kind of hot garbage, but
Well, there you go. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Watch Dogs Legion.
good.
And
Well, yeah, this was an obvious one. The end is completely deserved, so no issue there.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's an award I'm glad exists. Because remember what I said at the end of The Last of Us Part 2 commentary? It will give companies the incentive to do the bare minimum.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And from everyone at Naughty Dog, we would like to thank you
Copy
so
this.
much for honoring us.
And I'll never complain again.
Why was look at him from the window?
Thank you as well to the Game Awards for choosing to add.
Also, again, it's proof that accessibility doesn't get in the way of creative vision at
We
all.
hope that together we can continue the momentum to push our industry forward. As developers, we know how one small design decision can unlock.
Oh yeah,
the entire
social
game for a player.
distancing.
Games are special for their ability to blur the line between player and character, providing a means for personal engagement.
It's a shame these this selection of settings didn't come with a better game.
It's up to
It,
us to
actually,
ensure that
didn't it
everyone
come
can
to Crash
experience that for
4?
themselves. We'd like to thank our
No, I mean, like, the start of it being this good should have come with a
Ah.
better
your
game.
insight and your detailed
Yeah.
feedback. Thank you.
We'd also like to thank our partners at Worldwide Studios, our senior producer, Sam Thompson.
Well, sure, if it
the
helps
user
you,
experience research
Spider-Man,
team,
the
and our
PS5
dedicated
remaster
accessibility
of
QA
Marvel
testers.
Spider-Man added a shit ton of Last of Us Part 2 style accessibility settings.
Like I
Yes,
said,
including audio description, which is something that has never been considered by anyone and is very good.
well, it's like I said, Crash Bandicoot 4 also apparently has these accessibility settings
Sure,
as
that's what
well.
Part 2
Players
has
were
audio
able to
description.
experience The Last of Us Part 2 without assistance.
Wait, for full-blown
Using our
cutscenes?
accessibility
Yes.
features to remove barriers that would
I
have
just didn't use
otherwise
it because
excluded
it wasn't necessary for our
Us,
specific
thank you.
purposes.
I only ever heard people talking about it in relation to Miles Morales.
Congratulations.
All right,
to
fair
Naughty Dog.
enough.
Such an important category, and I'm proud that we're able to recognize innovation and accessibility here at the Game Awards. We're going to do that every year moving forward.
Oh,
This
good.
next
It'll be a
world premiere
recurring
gives us our
award
first
now.
glimpse at next year's big adventure for the Elder
World
Scrolls
premiere.
Online. Enjoy.
Okay, you know what? So, to be fair...
Bethesda, no.
Okay, yeah,
ZeniMax
it was
Online
obvious one.
Studios.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
They said Elder Scrolls.
Java, correct me. Like, has ZeniMax themselves ever actually put their name on any of Bethesda's trailers? Before?
No, not
'Cause usually-
before. I'm guessing this...
Usually it's just Bethesda. The ZeniMax itself is never mentioned in these trailers.
Maybe it's a
are
thing
they?
they're doing now that Microsoft bought them.
I guess.
But anyway,
Well,
okay.
It's got to go through all the...
So, Elder Scrolls. So, Bethesda, are you actually going to treat this one with the proper love and care it deserves and actually upgrade your goddamn engine?
Elder Scrolls 76.
Okay, if I am to be fair, being bought out by Microsoft may be the best thing to happen to Elder Scrolls because now Bethesda might have somebody act... What?
Nah, it was just
ZeniMax was owned. The company that ZeniMax was owned was Trump's brother.
Oh. Well, how about that?
From imposters in Among Us to the
LG
visual beauty
Wing.
of Genshin Impact, mobile gaming has had an incredible year. Coming up, I'll be revealing the winner of Best Mobile Game.
Not a fan of mobile games, but you know what? Good for them.
5G swivel smartphone.
Mobile games are the kind of thing I play religiously for like a month and then just drop them forever.
I know that feeling.
The Game Awards will be
Mario
Alright.
Kart Tour, that's gonna win.
Oh, Destiny 2. Yeah.
Well, like I said, Destiny 2 is... Well, it's free of Activision's grimy hands, and ever since then, it has gotten a lot more positive buzz.
Yeah, despite the rocky reception, I have heard that also.
It's almost like...
The initial rocky perception, I should say.
Yeah, between this and your IO Interactive recently starting to self-publish their own stuff, as well as Hellblade being self-published by Ninja Theory, I wonder if they're trying to... I wonder if this is eventually going to lead into something where developers just start publishing the games themselves instead of relying on big publishers.
You know, it could work out well in that regard.
Well, the fact that it turns out, well, I think the biggest example of that coming up is going to be Hitman 3.
Uh-huh.
Load up.
Since IO Interactive are developing and publishing that one, So that game's success and that game's success or failure will be entirely down to them.
Mm-hmm.
The Guardians will come through. They always do.
I guess. I mean, I haven't played either. Ooh, Lucasfilm.
Oh, Star Wars VR game. Embark on a Star Wars adventure.
We already had a bunch of Star Wars announcements.
Well, here's another one.
Apparently they're making a Rogue Squadron show or movie.
Oh god! Apparently they're making a new Buzz Lightyear thing.
Yeah, apparently it's not a prequel about Buzz Lightyear the toy. It's a prequel about Buzz Lightyear the character in the fictional show.
So kind of a new Buzz Lightyear Star Command thing.
And get this, they dumped Tim Allen for Chris Evans now to voice the character.
Well, considering the recent controversies, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Wait, Chris Evans voicing Buzz Lightyear now?
Yep.
Well, I love Chris Evans, so fine by me. Oh, Hyrule Warriors are Asia Calamity.
Oh yes, Hyrule Warriors, aka one of the biggest lies of the year.
How was that a lie? I haven't played it.
They advertised it as being a... Yeah, I'll just say the advertisements were a bit misleading.
Like, it's a prequel, technically, isn't it?
It's a Muso game, but it was advertised as a Muso game, but it actually has a lot more Zelda elements compared to the first Hyrule Warriors, to be fair.
Basically what Koei Tecmo wanted to until Miyamoto was like, no, make it a Warriors game instead.
Go to WDBlack.com to get one of the fastest internal SSDs on the market, the SN850 NVMe.
No, yeah, the original plan for Hyrule first one was that it was supposed to have more Zelda elements, but Miyamoto's like, no, make it more Dynasty Warriors instead.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Nifty.
I can share you.
Okay.
But which one's better, Age of Calamity or the first one?
Age of Calamity for me.
I won't say too much.
Hey, I guess it depends on what you're looking for, if you want like a more expansive roster, that would be Hyrule Warriors, the definitive edition on Switch. But Age of Calamity does definitely polish up that gameplay something fierce. And it has a pretty nifty story too.
I actually think Age of Calamity story absolutely wipes its ass with Breath of the Wild story personally, but that's a topic for another day.
I just wish they were a bit more upfront with how they advertise the story.
Honestly, I think that thing isn't necessarily false advertising. It's more a case of
they did the same thing with Breath of the Wild when it came out. I was like, look at this story. But it's like, no, it's all flashbacks.
I was about to say that as well. Breath of the Wild's marketing did the same thing.
It's not so much lying in that case, more like misdirection. Like, they did still technically give us a prequel story of sorts.
Oh, sure.
Oddworld.
Yay.
Oddworld always a delight.
Oh yeah, have I showed you guys the Japanese advert of this game?
No.
It's bizarre.
You don't say. Something from Japan? Bizarre.
No. A Japanese version of a Western game.
True,
Back then at least. Nowadays, I kind of...
To present our next award, she's a host and producer from IGN, and your host for the Game Awards pre-show. This
Alright, so
is
Sydney now's on stage as well.
Mobile games were once
still
defined
kind
by
of
their
are a little
limitations.
bit.
In a way, we celebrated the games that excelled
I don't mind
despite
mobile
their
games.
platform. As technology has
But
closed the gap,
all
releasing
depends on how
on
you do.
phones is
There is
no
a
longer
place
a
for mobile
limitation.
games, yes.
It's an asset.
There was a
It's
point
never
of
been
it.
more apparent than tonight, where the nominees for Best
Alright.
Mobile Game have
What did I
found
miss?
massive audiences
They're about to
because
say
of their
mobile.
platform.
Nothing
They're
really?
about-
They are.
No, they're about to show the best mobile game.
So Among Us, I'm guessing?
Let's see the
Probably.
others.
Oh, well, Genshin
Oh, hey,
is,
Among Us. Call of
Genshin is
Duty
another
Mobile.
contender.
Genshin Impact.
If Genshin wins, I'm gonna
Legends of.
Well, I've actually played Genshin Impact, by the way.
No, not yet. No, I don't want to.
Pokemon Cafe.
Well, they're not really in a good position to say whether or not.
I said if it wins, I'll laugh.
Wait, who? Oh, Among Us.
Nah, if it loses, I'll laugh.
Among Us.
It's still not really fair from my perspective.
For a game to win.
Whatever, Among Us won.
But I wanted to an Eevee. Seriously, the implications from that Pokemon spin-off game kind of.
Wow, true. Okay.
You see, this is the real award Among Us. No, wait, actually, no.
I gotta say, Among Us has been the coming of age story this year in terms of a game that went the distance. Oh my god!
Although
it's an electric call from an electric call. Go on, Shiroi.
I was gonna say, I do agree with some people that there should be, some kind of amendment to the Game of the Year award specifically.
Yeah, like
to get it to include games that actually, had some kind of, recognition within the year. It shouldn't just be what was released. It should be, okay, how did this game impact the year?
True, yeah, like, and in a way, it's sort of like with Smash Bros. Ultimate. It technically came out in 2018, but come on, guys, it really did deserve to actually be at the 2019 Game Awards because it was...
You could say it should be up for Games for Impact in that case, but that's slightly different in that Games for Impact is more how it impacts the individual player.
Oh, Capcom! Wait, is this,
It's Monster Hunter.
Yeah, of course, it's Monster Hunter.
Of course he's disappointed.
What? I'm not necessarily disappointed. I just said, of course it's Monster Hunter. I mean,
it's just the way you
it's
said
not
it.
Ace Attorney Zerat.
Yeah.
Hey, you said it, not me.
True.
How do we know you weren't thinking it?
Oh, come on. Leave him alone. Come on. If you're gonna go, how do I know you're not thinking it as yourself? Like, come on. If you go by that logic.
Hey. I never said I wasn't thinking it.
Okay, so apparently this game, you can hit maps with a hammer.
We need you to protect Kimura Village.
And also,
Mouse Hunter Rise. Alright. Not my thing, but cool.
That's
Is anyone gonna get it?
Well, I don't know, Des, given that... Well, Des, given that leak about Monster Hunter Rise, that may affect sales on the Switch.
That's coming to the PC.
All right, over on Twitch, the next poll is for Content Creator of the Year. Vote now for who you think is going to win, and we'll find out in a little bit who wins that category.
Hello, Troy.
Next up
Troy
is
Baker.
one of our industry's great performers, and he plays Joel in The Last of Us. Here is Troy Baker.
Can guys please just leave me alone?
I will say,
it wasn't my fault, damn it.
Neil, our writer.
Sure. No one's blaming him.
He's just like that hairstyle gives him the vibe of a supervillain.
What, all the
Troy
black?
Baker playing a villain.
I mean, sorry, not
Oh
necessarily.
wait, doesn't he?
Well,
Miles
he played Hades in Kid Icarus Uprising. He also played. He was also the voice of the villain in the Lunar PSP remake. He's played villains before.
Creating touching moments between them. One of those moments.
But anyway, I'm
indelible
actually looking forward to 2021 with my PS5 now because it's Sony's gonna have a very strong year with PS5 releases. Right, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Returnal, God of War.
Of The Last of Us Part 2, so you can enjoy it again.
One day, Neil asked if I was.
It's backwards compatible, so and Naughty Dog already said, even made it posted about it. So we're not gonna get a PS5 remaster of that. Don't worry. But anyway, yeah, like God of War Ragnarok, and
the truth is, Neil can play that song better than me. But nobody can play it better than the person that wrote it. From Seattle, performing Future Days. Here's Eddie Vedder.
Have a song.
Well, the song is actually really good, so sure.
Is this the composer?
Gustav? No, I don't think it's Gustav.
No.
You know.
So you guys enjoying this American Idol edition?
You know.
I actually like this song, so.
You know, honestly, the real sad thing about Last of Us 2 is the fact that there is a lot of good stuff to it. It's just that it's sometimes hard to enjoy that good stuff because of the burnt stuff attached to it.
Yeah, because the only thing that, as Pedro said, like, since he's played it, you know, the game itself, and I've heard it from other people too, like, the game itself actually is fine and plays well. The problem is it's one of those games you play for its story, and the story is a hot pile of crap.
Doesn't help that even the gameplay does start to drag a bit, and there are certain gameplay aspects that were clearly influenced by the story, i.e. characters constantly crying out when you kill an enemy mook because how dare you kill an enemy mook that was trying to kill you?
We ended up just laughing at that though,
Yeah, I know, that's the thing.
So basically, Jova, it's like that bit in Spec Ops The Line, but dragged out into a whole video game.
Yeah, and like, you know, with Spec Ops The Line, that was like, you know, yeah, one bit, like you mentioned. But with Last of Us 2, it stretched out into a whole game.
Sure.
There's also...
Well, I've never liked that. I've never liked that in video games. When the game tells me to do something and it tells me off for doing it. It's like a bloody parent who's never happy with what their kids do.
Also, it is clear that they want you to like Abby because they give her much better gameplay aspects than Ellie too.
There's that as well, yeah. Well, regardless of that, I'm at the very least glad that I'm gonna have a lot of fun in 2021 watching Quite Ripped Apart, Returnal, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West. So really good year for my PS5 then. So
I'm just gonna wait until.
Sure. I know.
Go on, Shirai.
Just until they get a better model, you know, because that's coming far sooner than whatever this supposed Switch thing is coming, which it probably isn't. So I'm just gonna wait.
Well, remember, Shirai.
Yes, Peter?
Well, Shirai, if it helps you, both Miles Morales and Horizon Forbidden West are also on the PS4.
You know what else is on the PS4? Bugsnax.
I know. It's cross-buy even. So
I've been trying to get a PS5.
Oh really? Oh, cool.
No, the reason I got it on PS5 is because that's the version that was offered free for PlayStation Plus users. So.
I've been trying to get.
I actually finished that game today, actually.
Oh, did you enjoy it by the end? Because I know you liked it anyway, but
I love Bugsnax is a much more terrifying game than most proper horror games like Amnesia Rebirth that you'll see out there.
As I was saying, I've been trying to get a PS5, but everywhere I go, it seems to be sold out. My bots the second after.
The thing is, it was a deliberate shortage as well, and it's a bunch of bullcrap.
I know, yeah, like,
I mean,
again...
Sony aren't going to put it in shops right now because of the pandemic.
Well, like Troy mentioned, though, it was deliberately, you know, given a small allotment, and, like Troy also mentioned, that's kind of a bullcrap thing to do. It's something... Yeah, unfortunately, selling stuff at, like, you know, a shortage is something that companies do to make a console look like a success, and don't get me wrong, I'm well sure the PS5 would be a success even without that tactic, but Sony unfortunately resorted to it.
Yeah, they're not even a company that has to resort to that kind of stuff, that's the thing.
Well, from what I understand, Microsoft are doing that.
It is nice to be part of
this.
Well,
yes,
yep, they are.
I call out both of them in that regard.
It's just the PS5 has been the one that's been the most, you know...
Mind in terms of crappy moves to do with games consoles. I think the people committing crimes with deliveries are a bit worse.
New game.
Like we said, don't let it take your focus away from the bullcrap that companies do just because someone does something.
Yeah, but I don't want to just focus on that. Otherwise, the other people doing even shittier things get away.
Well, okay, with scalpers, we unfortunately expect that. With companies have the
scalpers.
That sounds like what we were talking about, though, in regards to people buying it up so that they can resell it.
I I'm on about shitty delivery people flat out hiding people's PS5s in the van. They just give them that stuff.
Yes, that's crap, obviously, but we still call out the companies for the initial bull crappery from the get-go still, too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Regardless,
I never said I didn't.
So, oh, is this one of those cool Western/Japanese hybrid things?
Seems like it.
Is this like... Is this Japan?
That guy has a huge right hand, like seriously.
Or is this
Well, this is a sequel to God Hand.
Is this
Evil West.
Is this Bionic Commandos?
Evil West. So there you go.
Oh, Evil West.
So what? So what's the prequel gonna be? Good East.
Okay, cinematic trailer, but
Yeah, I never understood those things in trailers when they show like 2 seconds after the title's been revealed.
There you go, Evil West. All right, on Twitch we asked you to predict the winners in Content Creator of the Year, and the Twitch.
Well, anyway, let me put it like this, Shirai. Me and my wife, I sit down while she plays Amnesia Rebirth, and we're both bored to tears. Whereas Bugsnack genuinely unsettle us as we're playing.
Amnesia Rebirth. What's that game?
It's a new horror game, and it's boring as shit. Let's just say.
I also appreciate when, like, because Bugsnax, it is intentional, but games that don't intend to have horror elements but end up being pretty damn horrifying.
No, Shirai. Trust me, that horror in that game is entirely intentional. It just doesn't tell you. Trust me, it's entirely intentional.
Ah, yes, Bandai Namco, the same guys who will
wait, is this that one game that they announced earlier this year? Not Code.
No, it's one of the Namco Bandai games.
Yeah, I know. I remember that they showed us off at the Xbox stream earlier this year.
Yeah, they did. I think.
Yeah,
so,
yep. This is that game. Mysterious Scout.
I'm mad that I don't know what it's called right now.
We're about to find out, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a game for Bandai.
Was it Scarlet something or?
Oh, maybe it was Scarlet Impact?
Scarlet.
Sorry, dudes, but no.
Yeah, the Captain Scarlet game we have is apparently a shovel. Yes, too.
There's actually a Captain Scarlet video game.
Yeah, but I've heard it's not that great.
Scarlet Nexus, that's what it's called.
I wouldn't let that happen.
Besides, I prefer to focus on the team.
But yeah, this game definitely does look like it's gonna be good.
Even that, Joe, you could call this game Eye Torture. There seems to be a lot of people getting severe injuries from this.
Good showing. Good showing. Oh, Xbox.
Okay, is it Xbox All New or Xbox Series?
It's it's because Microsoft. It's one of those games where Microsoft bought the marketing rights.
I am often depressed when I look at the status of where we are in terms of depression and anxiety and inattention. We owe it to all the people that are suffering to be really creative and to try things that when you first hear it sound crazy, like a video game is medicine. My name is Adam Ghazali. I am a neuroscientist.
It's 2 in the morning. I don't want to go to university.
For me 12 years
well,
ago.
you know what? He is spreading a good
interested in
message.
this idea of creating experiences as a way of
so it's like the you can play games
relies
without
on a
having
principle
to
called
control.
neuroplasticity. The fact that our brain reshapes itself and modifies.
But we already
itself
had
in
that.
response
It's
to
called the
challenges.
Connect.
And so that's how it all started for me, to create a video game that was carefully designed to challenge and reward the brain in a very specific way. And so what just happened a couple months ago, the FDA cleared EndeavorRx as a medical device.
I'm wondering, how can you play Connect games on your Xbox Series
This is the first time ever that the FDA has cleared a video game for any medical condition. So what we're talking about right now is to have a video game prescribed, just like we prescribe pills for conditions, and think about this as a new type of medicine.
Facebook gaming.
The world is a dangerous place.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Unfortunately, the best got lost, so we had to go with these
Become
guys.
a Tier 1 operative. Plan. Position. and execute.
So, what's your favorite part of the show so far?
Do
What do you
whatever it
think?
takes to neutralize the threat.
Don't
Join the
act
elite. Bring the thunder. Thunder tier 1.
Oh, you guys really did like that Smash reveal.
I actually really like the that open world action RPG. I forgot its name. I forgot. I actually really like that one.
The one with the wolves and bears tearing at ya, bloody RKO moves and all that.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I can't remember that one's name either, but that did look hype too. What about you, Shiroi?
I'm guessing Sephiroth.
What was that? Sorry.
What's been your favorite?
Sorry, but one at a time.
What's the highlight for you so far of this show? Like your favorite thing so far?
Smash.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Dwibs, look, it's FIFA and EA showing, and you know maybe EA will stop being.
Do you want to know my favorite part of this so far? It's
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yes.
I know you well, yeah.
Hello, Microsoft. While you're at it, can you finally tell me what's the release date for Gears 5 DLC? Because it's supposed to release this month and there's still no release date.
Because Sephiroth is a guy.
Get more games.
Yeah, just a guy that almost everyone and their mother knows about from the PlayStation era.
Well, I didn't play Final Fantasy around time.
Welcome back, and as you just saw, EA Play is available now on new consoles, Steam, and Origin. It includes Star Wars, Jedi Fallen
Well, okay,
Order,
you know what? From what I hear, you can get EA Play as a package deal for a lot of other bits, so...
That's how I downloaded a couple of EA games from
They absolutely took over the internet with Among Us. Well, they sent us something special. This is the reveal of the brand new map for Among Us.
Remember when Among Us was going to get a sequel in 2020, but then they canceled it when the game suddenly got an amazing surge of popularity?
So they just kind of zhuzhed up the one that they had.
I almost, you know, I can't help but wonder why they didn't make a full-on sequel. Did they not want to come off like they were selling out, or was it because?
I guess it's because look, it's super popular right now. Let's just keep the gravy train rolling.
Oh snap! So now it's an airplane. So in this case, what? You're now passengers on the plane. So it's sort of, so think of it like Murder on the Orient Flight.
Also, Shiro, considering we've talked about a lot about this during our Last of Us Part 2 playthrough, I think you're gonna really like how Bugsnax handles LGBT representation.
Wait,
what? Cool.
Yes.
That wasn't a sentence I expected to hear, but
yeah.
good to know.
Basically, there's a gay couple between the Grumps. And the game never at any point points it out. There's even a love story involving them, but the fact that it's a gay couple doesn't even get brought up at any point in all. It's just treated like the most natural thing in the world.
So kind of like the Ghost of Tsushima.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not. Even though I'm not gay myself, I think that's how all romances should be treated. The same as
well, obviously,
it's kind of like
the key to getting people to view gay romances as normal is to treat it as such.
Yeah.
Joining us now live from the UK. Jacksepticeye.
All right.
Hello, Jack. What's up?
Hello, Jack.
Hello, Jeff. How's it
He's
going?
been making quite a name for himself from his streaming, his playthroughs, and of course, Iris the Hedgehog.
Remained the same. Our favorite content
Was Iris the Hedgehog this year? Again!
I think so? Was it a St. Patrick's thing?
Yeah, it was. I swear. Like I said, everything pre-COVID lockdown feels like it was ages ago.
Content creator of the year. I was just the individual people.
Are you proud of me, Dad? Who is this?
Oh, you know, content creators. Maybe someday we'll be on this list.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold up. Wow.
Put my crown on! Put my crown on!
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm not too sure about that.
I think Jaina may be the best one.
The winner is the one who yelled the least.
And the game award goes to Valkyrie. Congratulations.
Huh. The one who screamed the most.
Thank you so much to
Well done,
Game
Blue.
Awards for nominating
You know,
me and
just because
to
you
all
yell
of
doesn't
my
mean you've got a
friends
personality.
and family
Okay.
and
I don't really follow most of these
loving
people,
community
so
for
I'm
being
gonna
so
assume that
supportive
she
of
actually
me,
does do good,
past
so
7 or
kudos.
so years of
Yeah,
streaming,
remember,
and
they
now
probably only show the
to,
yelling specifically just because, you know,
more
reaction's
than a year.
sake.
That's
Yeah.
crazy because there's just so many.
Yeah, the pro-
It's
I can't believe.
Well, the problem is,
It's
Dwebs,
just
like all those screens most
unbelievable.
likely have a good
Anyway,
context behind them, and they're
thank you so
fine
much
in
for the support.
isolation. The
I
problem
am
is that
very
they just showed a
flattered and
montage
honored
of it,
to
and
accept
those
this
screens were not
award.
made to be seen back to
Yeah.
back. That's the problem with
It's-
that montage.
It's like the Tidus laugh from Final Fantasy X. There actually is a reason why he laughs like that, but nobody really knows or cares because how that clip has been shown is just the awkward laugh and nothing else.
That's the problem. Just to get context.
Case in point,
Joining me right
yeah.
now is the Chief Creative Officer of
Fortnite.
Epic Games, Donald Mustard.
Okay.
Donald, it is great to have you on the show. It's a yearly tradition. New Fortnite season. What can you tell us?
Oh man, it's so awesome to be here. It's so awesome to see you.
You know, the Sephiroth reveal has made me so happy that I might not actually mind a Fortnite reveal in
New
Smash
season has
eventually.
started. We just all battled Galactus together with our favorite Marvel heroes, and what that's done is it's left the Fortnite 0 point exposed, and Agent Jones is looking for all these hunters throughout all these different realities that can help him stop anyone from escaping from Fortnite. And
I
we've
know where
already
you can
seen
escape
several characters
Fortnite.
come in, and we have one more that he's
Why?
bringing in
How?
right now.
Having not played it at all.
Unless you're a Star Wars fan and needed to get to see Fortnite just to get that certain plot point in Rise of Skywalker.
Imagine.
that was stupid.
Oh,
Imagine
Master,
some.
Master Chief is also coming to Fortnite.
Yeah, there he is.
You know, screw Sephiroth. This is the best.
I wonder if Samus will show up as well.
I guess Master Chief is going to be on just the Xbox version.
Nah,
Well,
nah,
Kratos
he'll probably be on all
Chief
versions.
comes
Well, actually,
to
there's
Fortnite, you got them
Kratos
all,
from God of
Donald.
War is on all versions of Fortnite,
that
so
crazy?
Yep, even the
This is
Switch
one of my
version.
most
Assuming
favorite
it's the same
characters
here.
ever in anything, and we're so
So what, you
thrilled
can
that he
Kratos
can
fight Master
join the ever-growing cast of characters in Fortnite.
Yeah, you can have Kratos
and the
fight
coolest thing is
Thanos.
He's going to be available tonight.
Yep.
In Fortnite, you can go and get Master Chief.
And I know there's
Pretty cool.
some more Halo coming as well, I heard.
Available
Yeah,
tonight,
so I think,
apparently.
we
You
didn't
know
want to
what?
stop
I don't
right
mind
there,
this.
so
Master
something
Chief
else
is
I
cool
think
and
we should,
awesome.
we should check out.
Oh snap! Red versus blue!
No!
Yes! Holy cow! It's
This
red
is-
versus
you
blue!
realize that Warner Brothers owns Red versus Blue now, right?
Well, Red versus Blue was on Netflix for a time, believe it or not.
But more
Yeah, I know.
obviously, it's
So
where
that
we
was the
are
TV show.
right now.
Yes, it's awesome
You
show.
had no idea that we're in Fortnite. Then why do you have a cardboard cutout of Master Chief?
Perfectly regular reasons.
Honestly, it looks like
No.
Wait, what?
The chief got eliminated
That's
by
Ninja.
Sneaky Blue.
Oh,
That's no
snap!
That's Ninja. It's such an
Ninja.
honor. I'm a huge fan of yours on Twitch.
Twitch? Is he twitching because he's blue?
Stop making us look bad in front of Ninja. We're Sergeant Griff from the popular web series Red vs. Blue.
Oh my god!
What are you
Oh
doing?
my god!
It's more than just the Chief coming to Fortnite. This map is too.
Oh
Wait, it
snap!
froze. It froze. It
They're
froze for me.
They're literally bringing back Blood Gold.
You mean Basin?
I'm pretty sure it was called something else. Either way, you can start reliving your favorite Halo memories here in Fortnite. And maybe add your own personal
Oh
touches to the
yes.
Hey,
No, the stream froze for me, so
Wait,
I don't know what's
I'm
happening.
trying to
I had to,
listen. I'm
yeah,
trying to
I had to go
listen.
back to YouTube because Twitch
I'm trying to
died
listen.
again.
It's interesting because it seems like Twitch is only good for me today.
Yeah.
Red versus blue, Donald.
Yeah, isn't that so awesome?
Oh.
It's so funny. So what's awesome
That
about that is
was so flipping awesome.
Oh, there you go, Joe. But that's your new highlight, I guess.
No, 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 no.
So are you going to stop playing Fortnite now?
tomorrow.
Oh, I've already
10
given
a.m.
Fortnite a
Eastern,
look here and
the
there.
world
Look,
going
like
to
I
play
said,
a
Fortnite is a
Capture
perfectly
Flag in a
fine
recreated
game.
version
Like,
of Blood Gulch.
do I feel like it's a bit of overexposed? Yes, but is it a bad game? No.
Agent Jones
I'd argue it's been less exposed in recent
kind
months.
of getting warmed up. So, I think
So it's
there's
fine.
actually
I have no problem with it either.
I'd say this. Fortnite is... There's no problems with Fortnite.
Okay, what else got announced for Fortnite? Or are they still going off?
Oh, snap.
The guy is still talking about it, so you haven't
they're
missed
bringing
anything.
in The Walking Dead.
Oh.
Yep.
Guys.
What?
Yes, Trips?
More information on Sephiroth.
Thanks, Doll. I have no idea where we're going next, but I'm on board.
Oh yeah, we read that earlier.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, Donald Mustard from Epic Games.
And that's probably when we'll get the me
Oh,
costume revealed too.
Keanu Reeves with Best Game
A few
Direction.
more surprises. Don't go anywhere. Right now, let's hear from Rocket League on their new
Oh, Rocket League's getting a new season. Nice.
Hey, what's up? This is Cascade.
Okay, but yeah, okay, look. I don't even... Okay, I'm not even that big on Fortnite, but that Red versus Blue skit, that was beautiful.
Rocket League's music season, season 2. Starting tonight, you can get the featured anthem in the item shop.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to say it, though. This Game Awards session definitely is a huge step up from 2019's Game Awards show.
Just for you guys, and I call it Flip
Which is interesting because this one's flat out previous year.
What do you mean? It's flat out what now?
Yeah, well, it's lost things from last year. There's no audience. Yeah, we can't have we can't have people we can't have the traditional stuff like the Joseph Forest last year.
Well, again, I'd argue that makes for better pacing given what we've seen.
It's not to say that 2017 and 2018 were badly paced themselves, but yeah, 2019 was weird. I see Rocket League continues to excel.
They were probably able to show off more games than they would have otherwise.
I wonder if Bayonetta 3 will show up.
And Capcom are doing very well today.
Yes. Yes, they
For
are.
now.
For now.
Although, you know what they should do? They should make a new Power Stone game.
Well, there you go, Joe.
Yes.
Skyrim is coming to Games Pass, so
Imagine
I'm surprised
that.
it wasn't already.
Imagine that, Dedge. A new Power Stone game.
Which is interesting because technically the Bethesda Microsoft deal hasn't officially gone through yet.
I mean, look, it's like with Disney and Fox, okay? It hasn't gone through yet, but it's pretty much is set to, so you know.
So like another deal that was announced recently.
Oh, so basically this is a Game Pass commercial.
Yeah.
I've already got Game Pass, so...
Well, technically we probably already lost it by this point. It's already past November 10th.
Nah, but I've been, I've kept it on.
He probably renewed it.
Alright.
Yeah. Might ask for a voucher for that as a birthday or Christmas present.
Oh, 30 days of Disney Plus. How nice.
Wait, so does this mean if I go, because I have Game Pass right now, does that mean I get Disney Plus with it as well?
Apparently you also get some free things
this
of
is the best
Discord
tweet.
Nitro.
Sephiroth took Master Chief's Smash invite and stuffed it in the 7-Eleven fridge.
I'll check my Xbox One after
Either that or Sephiroth secretly switched. I mean, he's a crafty dog, really.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Yakuza 3 Remastered. Yeah. I already own these on the PS4, so I'm fine. Thanks, Microsoft.
Yeah, everything. I'm just fine. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
The world of discovery is waiting for you.
Oh, God, hot damn, look at that, Shiro. A world of discovery is waiting for you. Isn't it exciting?
Please make sure to return its calls.
Yes, otherwise the world will get really sad.
Just check Pokemon Go on my phone, and there's Wooper everywhere, so we can officially
2020
declare
happens.
another Wooper Watch. Team Go
I had an
Rocket
answer
Friends
in
are
mind,
also
but
appearing in balloons and at
Robin's gonna
Pokestops, and you
Looks
can
like
save Shadow Wooper
based
from
on
their
Shiroi's
villainous
silence, I'm
clutches.
assuming the world is just
Wooper
gonna
your
be there
buddy, take
waiting
photos
forever.
of it with Go Snapchat
Yes.
and battle with it in Go
Oh, you
Battle
stood
League.
it up.
If you're enjoying Wooper Watch, you'll
Yeah,
love
you stood the
Pokemon
world
Go's
up, Shiroi. How
December
could
Community
you?
Day. Happening this week.
I mean, the world hasn't done good by me, so.
Oh.
Square Enix. Let's see what they have.
Just
Oh,
called
Just Mobile. Oh.
Well, we've had 4 recently.
Hey, Square Enix, you had a pretty good showing at Smash earlier today.
Again, yeah. In terms of like
drop into an explosive campaign.
Oh yeah.
We did get 4 just very recently.
4? Oh, what, Just Cause 4, you mean?
Yeah.
Blastful co-op battle.
Was Just Cause 4 any good, by the way?
I don't know.
Dominate triple threat multiplayer and conquer challenge mode.
This feels like one of those kind of trailers that you see parodies of, with the flames and everything.
That's just because I'm doing the narration. Just Cause Mobile, coming soon to, well, mobile. But yes, Wastelanders is a real asset to the game. Updates have transformed the game.
Wrong time to get a drink.
The complete Fallout experience.
Oh god, this Fallout 76.
Are they trying to?
Oh wow, that is cheeky.
It is. It is actually, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Are they gonna Final Fantasy 14 it?
Smash again.
Smash again?
Okay, I'm muting.
Fighter
What we
Smash.
doing?
Okay, yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know that Volume 2 is a thing. Steve,
I had a new trailer. I was about to like dip because I'm behind.
Okay, I'll say this Spider.
Available now on Nintendo.
I'll say this Spider Volume Pass 2 is looking good so far.
I think this is just an advertisement for the pass as a whole.
Yeah.
Like,
Can you imagine if they had 2 reveals at this show? Like, god damn.
You ever think about how Sephiroth and Steve probably could have been the E3 announcements?
Would not have surprised me if they were originally supposed to be have been that. I mean, considering it, it would have been good timing on Sephiroth's part, given how the remake was fresh in people's minds.
Check that out too.
Ruined
this next
King.
game was announced last
League of
year right
Legends.
here at the Game Awards, developed
I think this is one
supported
tiers,
by Riot
did they?
Forge. And now they're back to give you a first look at the gameplay from this indie title, the
From
first
the
ever
LoL
single-player
universe.
console game from the League of Legends universe.
Ruined
this
King,
is
a
Ruined
legend,
King,
a
League of Legends story.
God, I can't speak now.
It's that game page account.
Hello.
These long titles.
What?
Spirits. Monsters.
Yes.
When you live in Bilgewater, you see
I'm not too familiar with the lore of this.
Let's start the party.
the Queen of Bilgewater, looking to bring order to this
Oh,
twisted
so it's like a turn-based RPG.
The priestess of the great kraken, unmoved by fear.
This is destiny.
The legend.
Yeah, it
whose
is.
strength is only eclipsed by his kindness. Feel better now. The terror from the deep, who preys upon the living. You won't feel a thing ever again. The dishonored swordsman fleeing from his past like the wind.
Oh my god, Sephiroth literally has an ult based off of Genesis.
Fox who devours the essence.
That was beautiful.
I see no fortune for those standing in their way.
Hey Shiroi, how about this? When Bugsnax comes to the Switch, maybe they can put that green Grump Chandlo on Smash as well.
Oh, was it confirmed that Bugsnax was coming to the Switch?
Well, right now it's only on PS4, PS5, and PC, but I'm assuming it will eventually come to other platforms.
Yeah, probably.
All right, Rune King available on console and PC in 2021. Now to present our next award, a man who absolutely needs no introduction. Please welcome
again.
Keanu Reeves.
Look at your beard, dude, and your hair. Come on.
Oh.
Come on, dude. That was just perfect for you.
I wonder if he.
Oh, I'm very behind. Did he shave or something?
I think
he shaved his hair and beard.
I think
perfect look, dude.
Is this for
He's getting ready for the Matrix 4.
That's probably the reason. Yeah.
God damn it, Matrix.
That's Matrix.
Or maybe he just wants to cut his hair. It's his body.
Well, maybe, but
mostly just,
I will say this though: it probably is likely that he was doing this in preparation for Matrix because that has
game direction, the 7 remake.
This is a one-time gig.
Okay, you know what? Okay.
What do you have? I mean, the cutscenes are well directed. I mean, let's follow the direction.
Well, I think it means overall direction.
Oh, Ghost of Tsushima's there. Hades. Oh, Hades got nominated for this. Wow.
I don't know.
That being said,
it's game direction, dude. It's game direction, dude. It means directing, not so much.
Come on.
Well, Last of Us Part 2 won it anyway.
Oh god, they really brought him on here.
Congratulations.
It's your favorite person.
He secretly got the middle finger.
To be fair, the game is well directed. There's nothing inherently wrong with the direction of the game.
Wish we could be doing this together, guys.
I guess.
I'm guessing by that you mean
Last of Us Part 2.
It's just that Ghost of Tsushima completely shits all over its direction because Ghost of Tsushima is masterfully directed.
Make it their own and turn it into a game.
Hi, Neil.
It's a privilege to have such an amazing team.
Yes, an amazing team that you dragged through the mud.
If The Last of Us Part 2 keeps winning all these awards, it means it's not going to win Game of the Year.
And a big
I wish you were right, Deji, but I'm not hoping.
Look at Red Dead 2.
I was about to say that happened to Red Dead.
True, that did happen to Red Dead Redemption 2.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got The Last of Us HBO show to.
Congratulations, Neil.
Is that still a thing?
No, Christopher Nolan.
Oh
yeah,
yes.
they announced
Christopher Nolan.
Well, it makes sense that Christopher Nolan is a gamer.
Wait, hold on. The game of the Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Game of the Year is already coming? They said this was going to go from like 7 to 11, so the Game of the Year is coming up soon, and that means that this show is ending quite early.
I wonder what Nolan's gamer tag is.
Well, 7 is midnight, and it's already nearly 3 in the morning, so yeah, we're almost done.
Well, basically, Deji, back in 2010 when Inception came out, he did say in an interview that he wanted to see if he could find a publisher that was willing to take a gander at an Inception video game. Unfortunately, nobody was interested, it seems. Which is baffling because Inception will make for a great video game. So
maybe the tech doesn't.
I need someone to rob it.
Probably, yeah.
You're obviously going to need a submarine.
So in this new GTA on fire this.
Oh, I see.
I won't last long. Just see those places. One thing I've noticed.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is a game that came out on the PS3.
Is this Hellblade 2?
One thing I've noticed when it comes to PS5 advertisements, you know how like during the you know how during the PS4, Europe and America had different slogans.
It was on witnessing
this time
the
it's more
consequences of this terrible battle that she decided to impose upon her people a strictly vegetarian diet.
Huh.
And it's in 1082,
unexplained death of the king.
That she
He
was
got
crowned
jumped
Empress
out
of
the window.
Spain. It's in fact to celebrate this event that rock and roll was invented. In 1789, allied with the valiant Japanese, she discovered the real Indies, which had fallen into the hands of the bloody French.
Is this someone writing a book?
This at least seems
This was
worthy.
followed by the Great Devastation, a 100-year war that Lucy
Excuse
had ended before beginning the Great Reconstruction and establishing a lasting
Okay, now it's
peace
turned into
by
the Galactic
banishing all forms
Federation.
of currency and violence, as well as the use
Is that
of
Sasha
selfie
Banks?
sticks.
Oh, wait, no, it's
Use it.
not.
Lucy, are you with us?
It's more than history. It's your story.
So for next week, don't forget your essay on
Human arrow.
Oh, it's a game.
int.
Oh, it's a game called Humankind. Oh.
Wait, I feel like we've heard about this game before.
It's just from the way it's stylized, Pedro.
Oh, this is that Sega game. That's the Sega game
With
Humankind.
Instagram's Game of the Year AR effects, here are a couple more.
I
Those
remember
effects
it.
are still available, so keep posting to your Instagram reels. And coming up, we'll find out who's getting a real-life
Calling
Game Award
content
trophy
from mature
for
audiences.
Game of the Year.
Oh, Respawn.
Respawn.
I'm guessing it's an expansion to Apex Legends.
Probably.
Well,
Don't
how bad
ask.
have things gotten?
Oh no, it's a Medal of Honor.
No, but remember there's that new.
All right, they
on the
announced this
VR game.
earlier this year during the summer of gaming.
We need more resistance
Oh,
members,
okay.
but that's much easier said than done.
Oculus.
Well, it's at least set during a traditional, like a traditional Medal of Honor period.
All right. Let me.
Okay, that's the most unsettling. When there's nothing on your hand, but there's no arm attached to your hand.
Experience true World War II stories. Oh, and there's even footage of it.
That's a piece of shrapnel. We had to report for the draft.
It was something we had to do.
Connaissez deux personnes, c'est une de trop.
Starting tonight,
You want to hear the rest of the story?
charge into history. Oh yeah.
We all know it's going to be a tough job ahead,
The music sounds glorious.
but it's good for us to be together.
Interesting story. Apparently, we know.
That's all we can ask for.
All right.
Defy reality.
Reality. All right. Let me see. Game Pass.
Welcome back to the Game
So
Awards. I'm so
yeah,
excited about
Medal
that.
of
Medal
Honor is making a comeback.
Respawn in VR.
They
Okay.
initially
It's out
killed
right
it.
now. What an incredible trailer.
It's like,
and
man,
I can't
the
wait to play that
salt.
hopefully this weekend. All right. When the show ends, the games.
Why are
continue
people
with the
getting
Game
salty
Awards
this
Festival.
time?
I'm just saying, with The
Upcoming
Last of Us
games
2, it's like
and
if
stream
it
them on
wins Game of
GeForce
the Year.
now, which means no downloads on PC,
Wow.
Mac, or phones. Make sure to check it out. We got
Oh,
playable
one more
games
welcome,
available
eh?
all through the weekend. All right, we've
Honestly,
got one
the
last
award
world premiere
I
to
was
share
most
with you.
offended by wasn't even from this award ceremony. It was like the Studio of the Year award that was given to Naughty Dog
Ugh.
from wherever, and it's like, no,
Yeah, that's
no,
just
don't like that.
ethically wrong.
So what's this game then?
Oh my god, it's another Smash trailer.
Des, please. It didn't open with the Switch icon, so we know that's not the case.
And it's clearly not the Great Ace Attorney. Rest in peace.
Sure. That will.
Not yet.
Sure. It'll come eventually. Not yet, but it'll come eventually, given how hard that Capcom leak was.
Oh, what was
Hey,
this? This is a
Joe.
trailer for Halo Infinite.
Jalen,
What?
how about Space Attorney?
Sure, why not? Honestly, it's only a matter of time until they actually have a court battle in space. We've already had a court case involving space.
Jesus Christ! He's gonna point a meteor, and it's gonna go it's gonna direct its target from Earth to somewhere else.
That would be cool.
Oh my God! It's Metroid Prime 4.
And 7. Oh, is this Mass Effect?
Oh, I think it is. I think it really is. Oh wait, is this Mass Effect?
Yeah.
It is Mass Effect.
Oh
Okay.
snap! Is Mass Effect gonna try and make a comeback after Andromeda?
I think they wanted to release like sort of a reboot or something. I did hear
Mass
about this
Effect
fairly
will
recently.
continue. What does that mean?
Never mind. I am behind, so I didn't see that notice.
It means it'll continue.
So it means that it's not dead, despite despite Andromeda.
Award. This man has created some of the most iconic
Okay,
films of all
but
time,
you know what?
some of
I
which screened
joke,
this summer
but
in
it would be
Fortnite.
nice
On
to
December
see Mass
20th,
Effect
I'll be
get back
sitting
up
down
on
for a
its feet
conversation with
after
him on
Andromeda.
YouTube to talk about the
You know,
home release of
maybe they
Tenet
could.
and his
Maybe they
illustrious
learned
career.
something
And if
from
you've got
Andromeda.
questions for him, which I'm sure you do,
I
send them
guess
our way using
the theme of this Game
#AskNolan
Awards
on
is
Twitter.
trying to give
But right
people
now,
hope.
without further ado, to present
You
Game of
know,
the Year, it's
hope
my
for a
honor to
better
introduce
tomorrow and
Christopher
hope for
Nolan.
game
Hey, Chris.
companies actually wisening up better.
Thank you,
And
Jeff.
yes,
It's an
there
honor
he
to be part of
is.
the Game Awards. For me, I've always been interested in telling stories that immerse the audience. I like movies.
It's not quite as awesome
unfold
as
in
when
unexpected
Conan
ways and
O'Brien
pull
did
people
his
into
take
the
on the
world.
Game of the Year
When I look at
contenders,
video
but it's
games,
still pretty
I see
awesome.
a lot of parallels
We're here
in
for
that
Game
kind
of the Year now.
I mean, there's nothing
how
wrong with
players'
having
agency
contrast.
and choice intersect with
Oh yeah,
more
absolutely. I
traditional
mean, it's
storytelling
nice for them to do
methods.
different things each year.
Exciting to see and really quite groundbreaking. Tonight, all 6 nominees for Game of the Year are true masterworks in immersive storytelling. To pay tribute to them,
Wow,
please
no one
welcome
brought
from
the
Abbey
London
Road
Philharmonic
Studios,
Orchestra
the
with
London
them.
Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted
Well,
by
you
my
know
old
the
friend,
the drill. We play excerpts from all the contenders.
And
In the
nominees are the 7 remake.
Yeah.
Love
so,
that.
In the meantime, I just checked. Yes, Xbox Game Pass users can claim a free 30-day trial of Disney Plus. So I'm gonna get this after we're done.
Sure.
You're gonna get the Disney Plus and
All right,
Discord
no one
Nitro
say
stuff.
anything on who won until a brief 12-second silence. Okay, deal.
But we didn't say.
Yeah, no screaming spoils.
Yes.
Don't worry, I will not spoil anything.
That said, we'll be able to tell whether or not Last of Us 2 won or lost by if Pedro groans or not.
No, okay, fine. Do you want
No,
me to
just save everyone mute their mics.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I don't need to move my mic. I can just stay silent.
I got Twitch working again, so damn it! No, it's not working.
How about this? I'll stay silent starting now.
Okay. Hey, Ghost of Tsushima! You are an awesome game.
And we had Doom Eternal before.
Yes. Yes, we did.
I do like the trend that they started doing of having orchestra introductions for each of the games listed.
I forget, did that start in 2017 or 2018?
I'm not sure, but I like it.
Everyone's favourites.
The silence says it all.
Yeah.
Because we've been whining about it all night.
Well, to be fair, they've been bringing it up all night, too.
Yeah, that piece of shit game Hades.
Speaking of which, yeah, Hades. I have to say, good on this game, but man, how did this game get this big? Like, damn.
It was popular from the get-go, and from what I've seen, it's pretty deserved.
I really need to get around to playing this game, but I don't want to add on to my already growing backlog.
Oh, I already did add on to my backlog. I gave up trying not to.
And Animal Crossing.
I own a Hat in Time now.
I still haven't played it.
Hey, remember?
When you gonna get it? When you gonna get it?
Remember when everyone and their mother shouted that Hat in Time will never come to Nintendo Switch?
Well, it
To be
did
fair,
in
the
physical
devs
form.
did say that.
Alright, so Animal Crossing. Looking good.
This is the one people laughed at, except it actually does deserve to be here.
Okay, so funny
whatever.
story, I was debating with Ryan's Discord server that this might be a contender for Game of the Year the night before, and they kept telling me I'm wrong, I don't know what I'm talking about. 12 hours later, oh look.
Yeah.
Right, so they're about to announce the
Oh
winner.
boy.
Well, that sounds
Like, it's not as elaborate as the rest, but it actually did have an impact on this year.
Say
The
nothing.
Last of Us Part 2.
Okay, I'm not there yet.
I'm not gonna say anything.
No.
1, now.
Okay.
It's pretty much what you expect.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying
Wait,
anything.
don't say anything, please. I'm not there yet.
Naughty Dog. I can't wait to hug and high five and get
Oh,
drunk
fuck
with each
off!
one of you. That's gonna have to wait till next year.
Okay, I got a question. Who voted?
I want to
I
just
told
thank
you guys.
every person that worked on this Ambition game and within Naughty Dog and outside.
Listen to that lukewarm applause.
Shout out to our
Again, there's no actual.
Scott Brody, Connie Booth, Herman.
The one that didn't deserve it got it.
Who voted for the award?
Well, okay, it's a mixture of fans, but apparently also some higher-ups get some say in it.
Oh my god, so it's partially
you inspire us not only to make better, more
Honestly, there's no way of knowing. For all we,
improve how we make games.
there's
On behalf
really
of
no way of
everyone at Naughty
knowing.
Dog, thank you.
Congratulations to Naughty
That
Dog.
said, I would not be surprised if that was an industry pick because,
Should I be surprised that this happened in this wonderful year of 2020?
you know what? Maybe that's the reason this happened, because it's 2020. But you know what? You know what? You know what? Despite Last of Us 2 getting it, I still like the Game Awards show. I do not think Last of Us 2 deserved half of the awards it got tonight, but I did like the Gaming Awards show as a whole. It was very well paced, there were a lot of great announcements, Sephiroth is in Smash. You know what? It's a good thing that there were such amazing announcements, because if there weren't amazing announcements, I would probably be raging right now, but you know what? Nah, it's not worth my rage.
He's seething with rage right now. He's just trying to be mature about it. I respect you for doing it.
Yeah, same. But no, seriously, it's not even just the award not being deserved, is that Neil has been on a total rampage for months about people who don't like the game, and this is just gonna fuel that now.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
The guy's never gonna shut up now.
It sold well. It was critically acclaimed, I think, besides for a few outliers. People still talk about it. It's like, and you got promoted as president of Naughty Dog. Please just stop talking.
And you know,
be mature about this. I get it, being harassed all the time with fanboys and whatnot, but it's like there has to be a better way. Maybe it's like.
Let me put it like this.
Social media.
It is a two-way street. Yes, people should not harass you, but you should be above that. And he has not taken criticism well.
It's hard though, because like you also have to realize that there's some people that try to be mature about it. As like look at Laura Bailey. She kept getting death threats for voicing Abby.
Yep. Yeah, that wasn't.
Yeah, that wasn't her fault. But
Nobody's defending that,
if
though.
If she was open about that, imagine what was happening with Neil.
I will say this, though. Yeah, there is a right way to handle this stuff. Trying to, mix all people who so much as just look at the game funny with those who are sending you death threats. Yeah, that is not how to handle it.
But anyway, can I get my final thoughts first? Because I better get going afterwards.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, overall, the awards show was very well paced, even though it did last a while. The half of the recipients did get their fair share of deserved awards. I mean, even Last of Us Part 2, and the other half were contentious or flat out undeserved, again, like Last of Us Part 2. The announcement themselves, the better ones, in my opinion, Smash announcement and Flight Simulator. Everything else, I either it's the first time I've heard about, or I don't have the best console to experience yet. And also hearing, I could just imagine how long this bloody discourse is gonna, and saltiness everything's going to go on with. But with the last award,
I mean,
from
you know,
from everybody, you're going to have Neil Druck bragging about it for days. You're going to have Flame Wars in place.
I'll just mute him. Fine.
Same, you know, I just prefer to focus on the good that did come out of this Game Awards. Like, you know, other games will get attention thanks to so much as being contenders.
Same. I don't want to waste my mental strength with stuff that is not worth my mental strength. So I'm just ignoring it.
Like, look, I'll just say this. At worst, like I said, Last of Us 2 did actually earn some of the awards it got, so I can't be completely mad. And you know what? Unfortunately, one thing we have to contend with is the fact that a lot of people play games just to play games. They unfortunately can't always be as aware as we are about some of the ugly stuff that happens behind the scenes. So, if this game got voted because of people who weren't aware, or if people, you know what, if people did legit like this game, then so be it.
Oh no, it does have its fans.
Also, guys, we have to pay our respects to our dear departed Mario, who got killed while
he's not dead. I don't know. Did everyone see the trailer? He left him alive. He was just trolling him.
That's the thing.
He yeeted him with a sword.
Yes, but
no. He survived worse.
Yes, but Deji, don't you see? It wasn't just him being tossed away by the sword. It was the sheer shock that someone was that close to killing him. That's what killed him.
He survived worse.
And yes, Peter?
It boils down to this, Jova. My position on people who like Last of Us Part 2 is the same one I had with Detroit Become Human. I'm not saying you cannot be friends with me, but at the same time, I'm not going to take you seriously when it comes to your opinions on good media, good stories, good whatever.
You know what? That is perfectly fine and fair.
That's the basic gist of it.
Yeah, you know what? That's perfectly fine and fair. Look, I definitely will. Look, you probably won't convince me that Last of Us 2 is good by any stretch of the imagination, but if you found enjoyment of it, more power to you. More power to you.
Just don't go giving other people death threats.
I will say this, though. I do agree with Shuri, though. The one that was absolute bullcrap was Naughty Dog being rated best company. Like, damn. Okay, now that is the case where I think people should...
Yes.
Yeah, now that is the case where I do think people should actually do research of what's going behind the scenes. Like, you know, you could argue that with the main game stuff, you focus mainly on the game, not the practices behind it. But with that, you should.
I mean, honestly, the whole concept of a best company award is terrible anyway.
I mean, that's like picking the least.
You're picking your poison, and it's something that you shouldn't be encouraging studios, not just game studios, but any studio to be pulling the nonsense that they do. Awards like that shouldn't exist.
If it does exist, then it should be about if they're actually treated well, as opposed to just, oh, you put out the best stuff.
I know Deji doesn't like it when I say this, but like of all the game companies that I know, the only company that would even come close to being somewhat, at the very least, genuinely well-intentioned is Level 5. But aside from,
go ahead.
Like, it's aside from that company, I'm sure there's others. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying every single company is evil. Like I'm not. I mean, there's a bajillion companies in the world. I'm just saying about the ones that I know. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's the only one that I can think of because, as far over the course of their 20 plus year history, Level 5 has always been known for good practices and stuff. So that's the only one I can think of that could possibly be considered for that kind of thing. But that's the one that I can think of.
I will say from what we do know. I think on norm Nintendo tends to treat their employees and devs with proper care for the most part. Again, I'm saying from what we know, like considering how they actually did.
Actually, let me put it this way: look at everyone who's a part of Nintendo. How many of them are still from like the past 10, 20 years? How many of them are still part of the company? A lot.
Yeah, true, a lot, and for good reason.
The only reason they leave is because they want to do.
Yeah, I mean
they didn't leave. They didn't leave because they felt like it was a bad company to work for.
And don't get
boils
me
down
wrong,
to-
folks, Nintendo may have their issues, they do, but from what I have
Shall
heard...
continue to call them out for it.
Yes. However, from from what I've heard, how they treat their employees is not one of their issues. Like,
yeah, I don't think there's anything of that. No. I was just mentioning. I was just mentioning in terms of being like if in order for it to deserve some kind of best studio or best company award, it would have to be like a completely clean company. At least for me, at least. I mean, and the only one, and that's why I only mention that because the written anime is allowed on YouTube. Like most companies would never allow that kind of stuff. You know. So...
Anything else I can address, or is that about it?
Okay, so your favorite thing, I guess, was still Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Yes, I'm probably the only person who's probably going to say that, but...
Hey, you know what? More power to you. I mean, you know, like I said, Microsoft Flight Simulator is definitely something that Microsoft knows how to do.
I have nothing against Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's not my bag, but if you like it, good for you.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing inherently wrong with it.
Yeah, because I like flight.
Sure, if that's your thing, go for it.
And as for the worst thing, okay, you know, I think picking the last award is a bit too easy, so I'm gonna go different. At times, again, oh, fuck it. It's too late at night. I'm not gonna pick one right now. All I'll say is this event definitely had its pros and some cons.
Yeah.
Namely, okay. There's a thing I've noticed is fake crowd noise when it's clear that no one's actually there. It just makes it come off weird, you know.
Sure.
That's what made watching football matches on TV a bit awkward, because you had to pump in fake crowd noise even though it was clear there was no one in the stands aside from like the substitutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just as awkward here. Like, you know, no one's there, so why bother trying to give the illusion? No, but I mean, overall, the event was fine. It was paced well. The worst you can say is that some awards you might disagree with who won what award, and really that's what happens in every awards ceremony. So nothing new there. Alright, that's me done. I'm gonna head off. I'll see you guys next.
Deji.
You know what? Someone else go next. I need to gather my thoughts.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't have much to say anyway. Pretty much what Jova said. That there wasn't anything, you know, that piqued my interest. The Smash stuff was cool, but overall, it was just a pretty well-paced event, I guess. It didn't feel like they were like aside from the awards are largely fan voted anyway, but that's its own issue. You know, there wasn't really anything that was shoved into the spotlight more than the other in terms of how they presented everything, so that was nice. Again, they were probably able to get through more games because of that. I've said my piece about The Last of Us, and I'll leave it at that. I mean, if you want to know more, there is our LP, so, you know, there's that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it, honestly. It was a pretty fine event. Surprised it's already been 3 hours.
Yeah, like I said, this one flowed by pretty well.
Mm-hmm. No, it was a pretty good event. All right, Pedro or Deji, who's next?
All right, my turn.
Go ahead.
Well, that certainly was an event. I had fun talking with you guys, reacting. Like the Sephiroth thing was cool.
Yes.
Like it's good to see Perfect Dark back in the limelight, even though like we've heard rumors about it for months, but we didn't see. But we thought it was like, okay, would it happen? Would it not? Because like Microsoft made an account for it, kind of like how Activision did with Spyro. And Nintendo did for the 35th anniversary Mario account. Like it was like under a different alias. So that's interesting. I had fun, and my only issue with it isn't the idea. Isn't like, oh, Last of Us, it's so popular, I hate it, or not Neil Druckmann being this pompous asshole. It's like, no, it's the behind the scenes situation with the game, with under the crunch and whatnot. So the fact that it won Game of the Year made me feel a bit unsettled. Granted, crunch is industry standard, and unfortunately that needs to end. I know some companies are working on toning it down.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. When it comes to Naughty Dog, their structure is one that even by game industry standards is considered archaic, because most game companies have moved away from that style.
And it's sad that that is how low the bar is, just for people's well-being.
Yeah. And the fact that they won Game of the Year, I really do not want that to influence game industries to think, oh, maybe we should go back to that, because, let's be quite honest, game industry companies are capable of doing some pretty stupid stuff if they think it'll make them a quick buck, even though common sense should dictate that it would eventually lose the money.
That's the point of the whole Best Studio Award. It's like, you can't reward behavior like this. Stop it.
Yeah.
No, wait, did he win an Director of the Year? And it's like,
I don't remember that one, but even then, that's also bullcrap.
I think he won, like, Best Game Direction.
Okay. To be fair, the cutscenes in the game are very well directed, and the overall way the game blends the gameplay with the story, that's actually well done. Again, it's the writing that's the primary concern, and the overall story itself. The actual technical direction itself, that's fine. To be fair, I'm not saying I'm trying to defend the game. I think I've made clear in the playthrough that I hate the game, so I don't think I need to.
I don't think you elaborated on that. Can you say that again, though?
Just for good measure, you hate it?
Like Shiro said, I don't want to turn this into a Last of Us 2 rant, so I'm just gonna.
We already did that. We spent hours doing that, so.
Yeah, I've baited my Splatoon commentary for it.
All right. Whatever. That's basically it. Continue, Deji. Sorry.
But I feel like there was so much. Did The Last of Us 2 really need to win some awards like Best Narrative, considering that many people were praising other games for their narrative? If there's one thing people weren't praising The Last of Us 2 was its narrative.
Deji, it's for the same reason. Oh, okay. It's for the same reason that what was that? It's for the same reason that Brave won Best Animated Oscar instead of Wreck-It Ralph, because because much like Naughty Dog gets a rub from gaming media, Pixar gets a lot of used to. Now, not so much, fortunately, but back then Pixar got a shit ton of rub from the film media.
Same with Disney as well in 2013. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Frozen, but Frozen did kind of rob a few other movies of certain other awards as well.
What were the other nominees, just to remind me?
I don't remember. I just remember that was... Okay, Frozen was pretty much the equivalent to Brave, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, it probably earned some of those awards, but it kind of hogged a lot.
Sure. Let me double check real quick. Go ahead, Deji. Sorry.
And like, there are probably other things that deserve to win more. I'm glad that these games got recognized. Same thing with Among Us. I'm happy for they deserve so much for making people, uniting so many people. I played it for the first time earlier last month on a stream, and I had a lot of fun with friends. I just feel like maybe it's the category it won should have been for either best community game or best ongoing game, not best mobile game or whatnot. On the principle of it coming out 2 years ago.
I wonder, did it only start going mobile this year?
No.
Maybe it really is just a case of it only becoming notable in this country in this year.
Okay. I'm seeing it right now. Yes, Jova, I will agree with you there. Now that I saw the nominees, yes, Miyazaki's Wind Rises should have won. There you go. I will agree with you there.
Which category was that?
The best animated feature film, like
yeah.
yourself said. The other nominees were The Cruise, which I like the movie, but I'm not entirely sure if I would name it best animated feature film.
What about Paranorman? I remember people like that one, or the Tim Burton movie.
Despicable Me 2. I enjoyed it okay, but no. Ernest and Celestine. I don't even know what this is. The Wind Rises. Now that movie was amazing, by all means. Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's again. That's just me.
Sure.
I understand what Jeff wants. He wants video games to be taken seriously as a narrative, or not a narrative, a medium.
A medium.
We all do, because why not? But I feel like sometimes you try so hard to do it. Like, you got Christopher Nolan, a movie director, to present who won Game of the Year. Oh, look, it's the... Yes, I know, he's a gamer. I understand, but it's like, come on. The Last of Us 2 gets enough flack as it is for being quote-unquote cinematic movie.
To be fair, I think the idea is just to have high-profile people who happen to be gamers as well. Like, I mean, yeah.
He's not. I mean, yeah, he's in Cyberpunk now, but up until recently, he was just a film actor. I mean,
I think.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. It's like, so I pointed this out. They spend way too much time paying celebrities to be in their games, but not enough. But the money that they used for that was to pay their employees fairly.
Like I said, skewed priorities.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a celebrity being a commercial, that's one thing. But it's like being a main character playable, using their likeliness. Like, no.
So, Dad, what was your highlight of the gaming awards?
Well, I was gonna say Sephiroth, but I know that you go too big, so I'm going to say Master Chief being in Fortnite and having the red versus blue guys there with ninja part. Yeah, it's Sephiroth.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully next year it'll be a more balanced, not one-sided award show.
So, Dej, I'm curious. Are you gonna do an update Smash-wise since No.
I mean, once the whole entire pack is done, yeah.
Okay.
All right, next.
All right.
Hey,
There's not that much that I can say that hasn't already been said. The primary thing that I would like to emphasize is, once again, that Callisto, like Project Callisto, I think it is, that open world RPG that's designed like that's single player but designed like an MMO, Final Fantasy 12 style. It actually looked really cool, to me at least. So I'll pick that as my highlight because while I love my Smash stuff, I do prefer, like, I do want to see cool looking new games, and this is one of them. So, that will be my highlight. But yeah, like everybody else said, yeah, the pacing is fine, but I mean, I just wish Ghost of Tsushima could have at the very least one of the major awards. Just one.
Didn't it get like the best art design one though?
Yes, but I wanted to at the very least get. Okay, if you're gonna give Last of Us Part 2 the Game of the Year award, can't you at the very least throw Ghost of Tsushima a game direction one? Like, I don't know, just...
Oh, trust me, I wish it could have gotten one of the bigger ones too. I mean, I was personally vying for stuff like the 7 remake maybe, but, Ghost of Tsushima was also a good one in that regard as well.
Oh no, I would have taken 7 remake getting that at least, because at the very least because 7 remake is very well directed. Again, like I said, like the... That's cool. We really, Jova, we really need to, when we get done with this current stuff we're doing, we really need to get going with our PS5 Ghost of Tsushima playthrough so we can give that game much deserved love.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Pedro, It's like us with Last of Us, except we're going in reverse. Whereas Last of Us 2 is about hatred, Ghost of Tsushima is about love. Just like how Last of Us 1 was about love, but The Last of Us 2 was about hate.
Sure.
Well, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it, really. That's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to make this appeal to Jova. Now that it's done, by all means, I'm done.
Okay, let me close this out here. It's a case where, for the most part, I can see where they went with on the Game Awards, but the ones that don't make sense, unfortunately, really stand out. And even in a sort of twisted way, when they do make sense, it is disappointing, because, look, I'm legit scared that this will sort of encourage game companies to do these archaic tactics when they've been trying to get out of them. And I really am not looking forward to Neil Druckmann boasting and bragging about it.
I've already muted him. I don't have to hear it.
Good on you, yeah. I don't really tend to get wind of him on Twitter anyway, so I should be fine anyway.
I never get it from him directly, but from other people who, for some reason, bother to reply to him. Just don't bother.
But I have my own preferred way of using Twitter. I don't.
You don't.
No, sure. There's even more than that. I don't have a Twitter account, but if I want to follow a specific person that I like to follow, I just occasionally visit their Twitter page, see what they're up to, and that's basically what I do. That way, I only have to deal with the stuff that I want to deal with. The perfect plan.
Anyway, I'm sure Tio will be overall pleased with some things here and there, given his list of wishes and wants and thoughts and whatnot. Unfortunately...
Well, I know Tio will at the very least appreciate the return of Ghosts and Goblins. There's that, at least.
And I think he might like the Smash reveal.
I wouldn't get too excited. Like, he didn't particularly react well to the cloud inclusion, so
He said that if there's a Smash Ultimate character reveal, he doesn't know where to place his money yet. He just hopes it's not Sora.
Because he wanted Rico instead.
Yeah, I know. He wants Rico instead of Sora, even though...
Tio. Poor guy.
Well, I guess he got his wish in it not being Sora. I'm glad that I got my wish because, Sephiroth was legit my most wanted Square Enix character. Partially because I knew it was probably going to be the only way we were going to get some proper Final Fantasy VII representation. Because Square, of course, want the main stuff to come from DLC. But you know what? We got another villain in. And if we get a new Smash game that includes the roster, that means we'll have Cloud and Sephiroth from the get-go with more music this time. So, kudos. My thoughts on the show overall are this. I had loads of fun with the show in and of itself. The awards... Again, for the most part, I was on board with them. It's just, I know, it's gonna be the general consensus, but some stuff Last of Us 2, God, I do not feel it deserved. Again, if you did vote for it, all the more power to you, but I do implore you to know that voting does have a certain power over what will influence companies here and there.
Well, to be fair, Jova, the player's choice thing was won by Ghost of Tsushima, so most people vote for Ghost of Tsushima.
It was rigs.
Well, Pedro, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, there is unfortunately a bit of industry pull in these awards, and far be it from me to go off on a conspiracy theory, but I wouldn't be surprised if the industry may have had a bit of pull with some of the main awards. But yeah, the fact that Player's Choice Award did win Ghost of Tsushima, I guess, there's a victory for Ghost of Tsushima. I consider that a major win because, those are the actual players, just them voting in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but like I said, overall, this still had a great show. We had the Muppets showing up. That was fun. Red vs. Blue was an amazing surprise. Like, I legit loved it. And yes, the best thing was hands down the Sephiroth reveal. Like, okay, the minute Galeem got sliced in half, I dared to hope that it was Sephiroth. and my hopes paid off. He looks like he's going to be an absolute wonder to play as. Some of its ults look great. And guys, they even made a new Final Smash for Cloud specifically when he's using it against Sephiroth, because he uses Omni Slash version 5, for Christ's sake. Yeah, it's beautiful. Very beautiful. So,
unfortunately, that Sephiroth will be banned from tournaments because of his stupid supernova attack will take 2 minutes. Oh no, wait, Final Smash is our banned. Never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, Smash definitely look. Even if the show had been much worse, the Smash reveal would have saved it for me. But thankfully, there were a lot of good reveals. Or more showings of stuff before as well. They had a lot of all-star players like Joseph Ferris. That was nice. I'm happy for Among Us winning its awards here and there. Scarlet Impact looks pretty great. Like Pedro said, that's what's the name of that game you liked, Pedro?
Callisto. Project Callisto.
Project Callisto looks interesting. Like, yeah. And again, Perfect Dark making a comeback. That does have a level of promise to it.
You know what's the biggest thing? Like another highlight personally for me is the fact that now I get 30 days of Disney Plus for free. So there's that.
Oh yeah, and apparently 3 months of Discord Nitro, whatever that does.
I don't even know what that is, but whatever.
It's the premium version of Discord. I'm not quite sure what it does, but I guess that's a big deal.
Well, whatever. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. Overall, I enjoyed this show, and I am happy about the new Smash reveal. And you can damn well bet I will be there to commentate on
So where's my
that.
birthday present?
In the mail.
You don't even have my address.
It's in the mail of DreamWorks Station.
You don't even know their address.
Do you know which DreamWorks Station I'm talking about?
Yes. Anyways, we'll end it.
See ya for the Sakurai presents Sephiroth video, folks.
See ya.
See ya.
See you then. Sephiroth!